off and playing second base, number 15, Octavian Warrior. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 19, Joseph Fiorini. Batting third, the left, the first baseman, number 20, Jared Weber. In right field, batting cleanup, number 27, L.J. Harmon. Batting fifth in center field, number 6, Saquon Lawrence. Catching and batting sixth, number 29, Andrew Bork. The shortstop, batting seventh, number 16, J.D.T. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 26, Ethan Jenkins. And the shortstop, batting ninth, number 13, Adam Hader-Moda. On the mound today for the Rattlers, the right-hander, number 40, Kyle Coleman. The Rattlers are led by head coach Jeremy Shooties, assisted by Brian Henry and Colby May. And now let's meet the starters for your North Carolina A&T Aggies. Leading off, playing second base, number 4, Tony Mack. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 32, Cameron Brantley. Batting third, the left fielder, number 21, Justin Rodriguez. Batting cleanup, the third baseman, number 7, Justin Williams. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 9, Dustin Baber. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Camden Williamson. Batting seventh, playing first base, number 3, Zach McClain. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 6, Shane Paul. And behind the plate, number 25, batting ninth, Ryan Stanley. On the mound, for the Aggies, the left-hander, number 15, Ethan Chavis. Your Aggies are led by head coach Ben Hall. He's assisted by Stephen Jordan and Jamie Server. And now, fans, would you please all rise and remove all headgear as we honor America and servicemen and women around the globe with the playing of Lift Every Voice and Sing, followed by the Star-Spangled Banner. Thank you, fans. Please remember to abide by the 3 W's here at War Memorial Day. Wear your mask at all times. Wash and sanitize your hands. And wait 6 feet apart from fellow fans. Mask must be worn at all times. And removing your mask is for approval from us media. So thank you for your cooperation in helping to keep all hands safe. On behalf of our Chancellor, Dr. Harry Martin, and our Director of Athletics, we once again welcome you to historic War Memorial Stadium, adjacent to the campus of North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, for a series featuring the Aggies and the Rattlers of FAMU. And now, ladies and gentlemen, baseball fans, welcome to the field, your North Carolina A&T.
Contest. They look clean, baby, don't they? They look clean. The white Sunday noodles, the white Sunday. Nice. Wow. Now, hopefully, the pitching looks as nice as the uniform today. Ethan Chavis, coming off of his 4-game suspension after getting thrown out at North Carolina Central last weekend, he will get the call today, which you and I were talking about yesterday. We felt like this was the right decision to get the game started.
Yeah, no, Ethan, of the last couple of years, has thrown some absolute gems against UNC Chapel Hill. He's proven and shown that he can throw against big-time D1 baseball programs. He is our traditional number 2 starter, but just has been battling some arm problems this year. But a great pick for the Sunday finish. I'm sure he's just as inspired, watching all this great baseball that he saw his teammates play yesterday. So look forward to a strong start from Ethan today in those Sunday whites.
Chavis will have to go up against a lineup that's been pretty strong here on the weekend. Octavian Moyer will get it going for Jamie Shoup and the Rattlers. He's followed by Joseph Pierini, who's been inserted as the DH, Jared Weber, LJ Bryant, Sawan Lawrence, Andrew Bork behind the dish today, JD Tees, Ethan Jenkins, and Adam Hadermoda over at the hot corner, and he has been really good turning that lineup over. But Chavis on the bump, getting ready to go against the Rattlers. A&T comes into this one 11-25 on the season, 6-9 in MEAC play. FAMU 7-4 in the MEAC as Chavis winds, deals, and clips the outside corner with a strike to get us going.
Hey, man, you got to love that first pitch strike to begin the game. It's a good indicator we're going to have a good day today, Spence.
That's what we're hoping for as he works quickly. That one skips in the dirt, blocked by Stanley. Ryan Stanley behind the plate for the 4th time on the weekend. Zach McLean's over at first, Tony Mack at second, Dustin Baber over at short, Justin Williams manning the hot corner, Justin Rodriguez in left field, Shane Falk back in after a game off for game 2 yesterday. He's in center field, and Camden Williamson will be in right field. That is the defensive alignment for the Aggies here to start off game 4 on the weekend.
Yeah, this has just been a frustrating year for Ethan. Hearing about him getting thrown out of a game, I'm not surprised.
This one is
nice
grounded
play
over to short. Baker with the throw, and it's in time. As out number 1 is recorded. 64 degrees here in Greensboro at first pitch, going up to 70 throughout the afternoon. So, as we mentioned, an absolutely perfect day for baseball here on the east side of town, and it'll bring up Joseph Pierini, who has made a couple of pinch hit appearances so far throughout the series. He's hitting .302 on the season.
Yeah, Aggies, wearing those Sunday whites. It's great to see Dustin Baber not afraid of getting those whites dirty. He's continuing with that awesome defense, man. We sent that play in.
He made an unbelievable play yesterday. He came all the way over, shifted to his right, behind third base, on the run, the jump throw in time.
Yeah, man.
Shades of Derek Jeter out there. The fastball's in there for strike two, and Ethan Chavis doing a great job getting ahead of hitters here early.
Yeah, no, I expect him to step up as an upperclassman today, try to give his team a good start, get him in the dugout early, as we've seen some of the Aggie pitchers do throughout this series.
1-2 now on Pierini. Chavis winds and deals. That one misses outside, 2-2. Chavis doing a really nice job using middle out here to start off this game. It's something that you've been preaching throughout the series for A&T, that every time they try and bump in, FAMU's a little too close to that inside portion of the plate, and they're not getting those calls.
Right. If they're going to throw in, they're going to have to maybe throw at the knees. It seems like they've been a little up in the zone when they try to throw in, and a lot of those rattlers have just been turning into the ball, just kind of getting hit by the pitch, taking one for the team, as they say. Oh, another high chopper.
Fielded by Baber on the move, and the throw is in there. So out number 2 in the books, as Baber had a little extra time. Pierini, not the fastest guy on FAMU's roster.
Yeah, Baber is and I remember when Coach Hall came in and told me that Dustin Baber was going to come in and be an absolute vacuum over there at shortstop. That guy makes all the routine plays, and he makes some of the extra plays that you don't expect the guy to make.
Well, Chavis has already doubled his outing at Central. He has 2 outs here in the first, only went for 1/3 of an inning at Central before being tossed.
Yeah, he might be drawing off of that getting tossed.
So Jared Weber now in the batter's box. He had a solid day yesterday.
All right, Mr. Umpire, that seemed to be a strike there. He missed middle already.
It only took you 3 batters to ask for the robotic umpire today, so
yeah.
There's a strike. He came back. He heard you. Weber in game 2 yesterday went 2 for 4 with a ribby. As Chavis deals this one skied into right field. Williamson at the track makes the grab for the 1-2-3 inning to get us rolling here in Greensboro. We head to the bottom of the first. We're tied at 0. Tony Mack gets the Aggies going after these messages on NCATAggies.com.
Come at me, bro.
Nana's a gamer.
Must be that nationwide 5G she got from cricket.
Nana got no mercy.
I'm scared.
More phone, more fun.
Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easy to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.
Your mom's been posting a lot since she got that phone from Cricket.
Every day.
Here's a comment. We stan.
Oh, Mom, you have a cool mom.
More phone, more fun.
Hold on.
Welcome back out to War Memorial Stadium. It is 0-0 here as we head to the bottom of the first. And it'll be Kyle Coleman on the hill for Florida A&M. Coleman actually hasn't thrown since pitching against North Carolina A&T. Back on March 27th, he threw for 2 innings in that one, gave up 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned, had 2 walks, and no Ks. On the season, a 7.45 ERA. He's 0-2 in 5 starts, 19 1/3 innings, pitched 13 strikeouts to 8 walks. And he's going to have to go up against an A&T lineup that is really starting to come into its own. And most impressively, Corey, the Aggies are hitting .319 this season against Florida A&M. However, just 2-5.
Yeah, we talked about it before game 1, about how the Aggies needed to heat up. And I just think that they just need to keep with that aggressive mindset, swing the bat, I do think this weather has contributed. The confines of War Memorial Stadium have contributed to them feeling a little bit more comfortable at the plate. This is where they take 1,000, rounds of batting practice, the entire season.
Only off of Ben Hall, though.
Look.
The team has told Jamie Server that they don't want any more live batting practice off of Coach Server. So it's only off of Ben Hall. He might need rotator cuff surgery at the end of the year. We'll see how it goes.
Hey, you know what? I'll tell you what. Throwing batting practice is not as easy as you think it is, man.
It's difficult.
You get windy. I threw a couple rounds in 2015 when I coached. It's a workout.
Are you still icing your arm from that?
You know what? I'm kind of like Coach Server's mindset.
Okay.
It's BP.
Okay.
So you should get some easy cuts, but hey,
you got to work too.
You got to work too. You got to see some others.
You're not going to see just fastballs.
Exactly. You're not going to see batting practice groove fastballs the entire game.
Tony Mack will get us started here. He'll be followed by Cameron Brantley, Justin Rodriguez, Justin Williams, Dustin Baber, Camden Williamson, Zach McLean, Shane Falk, and Ryan Stanley. So we'll see Mack bat out of the left-handed batter's box today against the righty Coleman.
Hey, man, I'm looking forward to seeing some of these lefties face these FAMU righties.
The wind starting to pick up a smidge heading towards that right center field jet stream that we talked about yesterday. Cameron Brantley took full advantage of that a couple of days ago.
Camden Williamson as well.
For the outside the park triple.
Yeah. Everybody's talking about me complaining about umpires. But you know what? There's a lot of Aggies listening to these telecasts. They agree.
It has been reinforced to both of us that they do like your argument about the robotic umpires. I'm not sure the MEAC office appreciates it, but it's 3-0 right now on Tony Mack.
Hey, look, MEAC office, step your game up, baby.
And that's a 4-pitch walk to get us going here in the bottom of the first, which means Cameron Brantley will step up to the plate. 2 home runs on the weekend already.
Yeah, Cam is, again, we talked about him yesterday. I was corrected by one of our Aggie alums. He was a 4-2-4 transfer from UNC Chapel Hill. So obviously the Tar Heel program saw some promise in Cam. Maybe he just couldn't get ABs, but, went to junior college and came here and is showing that he's a big-time Division I bat. And I'd be careful, Mr. Rattler.
And a strike to get the at-bat going to Brantley. Tony Mack has swiped 3 bags on 6 attempts so far this season. He has a pretty big lead over at first.
Man, look, I'll tell you what, Tony Mack has just been an impressive leadoff, man. This entire series, I've seen him just take walks, get on first base, stir up, the mindset of the pitcher and the catcher.
And quickly, 2 strikes on Brantley. An on-base percentage of .380 for Tony Mack on the season. So starting to climb a little bit. Yeah. He's letting more pitches go by. We spoke about his first 2 at-bats yesterday in Game 2. 13 pitches combined in those 2 at-bats.
Yeah, no, he's been the traditional leadoff. That's what we need him to be.
The throw back to first, and Mack able to dive back in safely. Weber over there almost got the tag down.
Yeah, Tony's over there getting his lead.
The secondary lead is what's been huge for Tony Mack over there. He's really been able to get to third base because of it.
Yeah, honestly, I've complained about coaches not bunting. I know it's the first inning, but you know me. My philosophy is every time you've got a chance, go ahead and do it. I think it'll give Brantley a chance to really see this pitcher. Again, when you square, you sacrifice, you get that leadoff guy to scoring position early in the game.
Mack dives back in. That throw almost got away.
Hey, I'll tell you what, if it was near the bag, he might have been thrown out there. It looked like he got...
His lead was 2 steps past the cutout. I mean, you can see where the clay has been chopped up just a smidge.
Yep.
That one misses outside.
Brantley being disciplined with 2 strikes. You know what? Hey, maybe if you're not going to bunt, maybe a hit and run is appropriate. This is a good hit and run count. 2-2. Mack is over there getting his lead.
He's missed outside over the last 2, so you'd have to really throw the bat out there. Now it's 3-2. You should get something nearby.
Yeah.
Mac probably going to be on the move.
Yeah, I think so. This is a great chance right here.
Brantley hitting 303 on the season.
Yeah, he hit some really, really hard hit balls yesterday. Hit one in the right field gap.
And that one misses. 4 straight balls to Cameron Brantley after getting ahead 0-2. Did Coleman, and so now you have to face Justin Rodriguez, who had a solid game yesterday in Game 2. He went 1 for 1. He went 2 for 3 in Game 1. He's really seeing the ball well, and he's back in his traditional number 21 uniform.
Yeah, he's trying to battle Cam Brantley for the team lead in batting average. J-Rod, as they call him, is a solid 3-hole hitter. Even though he's our three-hole guy, I still bunt here. Yeah, I think that's just a wiser move. You put 2 guys in running in scoring position very early in the game. I hate the double play. I went back last night and I watched, our game because I really wanted to try to get Mr. Baber's play into ESPN. So I'm trying to find out exactly where that play was. And I'll tell you what, I complain about umpires. Oh my gosh, they are bad. Spence, I watched the game from the camera angle and I was blown away. But I will say, I watched that sequence when we had an opportunity to bunt twice.
Yep.
I watched the FAMU Rattlers have an opportunity to bunt.
And double plays all 3 times.
All 3 times.
Yep.
All 3 times.
Yep. You were right. You called it every time. Justin Rodriguez hitting 313 in 6 games against Florida A&M this season with 4 ribbies. But you were right. You did mention that, and it happened every single time.
Yeah, I just think it's just the move.
Chopper up the middle.
We're going to make it 4.
The flip. Moyer to first, and he's safe. Just beat it out.
That could have potentially been the 4th time, Spence.
Yeah, it's exactly what you've been talking about.
Hey, I got a new nickname that people call me, man. Negrodamus.
Number 7, Justin Williams.
Justin Williams is now up to hit.
Look. All in fun. You ever heard of Nostradamus?
I have, yes.
He was a famous prophet from back in the day.
Yep.
And, I've been able to do that, man. We've talked about my prophetic nature, okay?
You have been somewhat of a prophet during this series, as Justin Williams, who's hitting .536 in 7 games against the Rattlers, is now up to bat.
Now, I will say Justin really got out of the box, was able to beat that throw at first to not get us into that double play situation. You hate to see offensive. You hate to see when we're set up for an offensive inning, and then a double play pulls you out of it. I think we're in you still have the potential for the double play here.
You do.
So again,
you could hit and run here, though, at least on the backside.
Hit and run on the backside, Spence. You're getting it. But Justin had a big day yesterday.
Yes, he did.
That
one gets away. Mac
gave us a freebie.
Will cross, and the Aggies will strike first. 1-0 North Carolina A&T after the pass ball.
Hey, yeah, so that obviously helps when they give you freebies.
So it's 1-1. The Aggies have drawn 20 walks on the season so far.
Yeah, now this frees Justin up to swing now. Again, a lot of hitters don't like bunts and hit and runs because they feel like it doesn't give them an opportunity to swing it, takes the bat out of their hands. They don't feel as comfortable doing it. Some guys have a different philosophy. They like to pick their team up and execute.
Justin had that 3-run homer yesterday in the first inning. Check swing. That one might drop in, and it will. Rodriguez will halt himself over at third, and the Aggies have first and third with 1 away. The defensive swing worked.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to fight that off a little bit, but was able to muscle it out.
He put it right into the hole.
Yeah.
Rodriguez kind of held up. He wasn't sure if Moyer was going to be able to drop back and make the play or not, so he played it safe.
Yep.
And instead of getting himself into some trouble, he decided to leave it as a first and third situation, which was probably the right thing to do.
Yeah, it looks like the FAMU coaching staff wants to talk about it and just try to slow down some of this momentum. This is early momentum in the game. This is how you want to start game 4. If I'm our starter, you would, Mr. Chavis, you want to get back out there, man. We'll definitely warm
get
up.
The bands going.
Because we might get a little extension of the innings. But, you just really want to focus on getting a shutdown inning.
Well, how about this, Corey? Zach Morea is up in the pen for the 3rd time this weekend.
Yeah.
That's a lot of action for one guy.
A lot of action. I had a chance to talk to Mr. Gates before the game, and he threw yesterday, and he said, hey, sometimes you just want to, I don't care if you're throwing 5 days in a row. I guess the younger mindset now is, hey, whatever coach puts me on the mound, I'm going to throw.
Well, Gates, in the doubleheader against Central here, he threw relief in the first game, threw an inning? Yeah. And then came back in game 2 and threw 5 innings and 11 Ks.
Yeah. Maybe they're just stronger nowadays. I don't know about throwing.
It's all that work in the weight room.
Yeah, I think that could be the reason.
So 1 away, 1st and 3rd for the Aggies. Dustin Baber in to bat, hitting .263 on the season.
Yeah, I know Moreira's arm is hanging.
Baber is 6 for 9 against Florida A&M this year.
Yeah, no, he must like the green and orange.
It's like a target for him.
Yeah, kind of like a batter's eye. Those green uniforms might, kind of make the ball kind of pop out of that background there.
FAMU going with the green today. They went with the orange yesterday. And now we have time. And the 1st and 3rd play is going to change, actually.
Yeah, you got to try to play some defense here, limit the damage. The Rattlers, I'm sure, are, thinking about the rest of the game. We got a 9-inning ball game today. We had 2 7s yesterday.
Yep.
So you got to go back to that lengthier philosophy, the marathon, outlook of the game.
The 3/3? The 3/3?
The 3/3,
Justin Williams has stolen 2 bags this year. Do you run him?
No. You don't want to run yourself out of an inning. We haven't seen this catcher's arm. We saw Ryan Stanley throw a guy out a few days ago, trying to kind of, a delayed steal or, okay, he's running.
Hit and run action. Lawrence coming over. He makes the grab. The throw back to first. There's no one there, and so Rodriguez will score. It'll go into the dugout, and now Williams will take 3rd because nobody was over at first.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That was a good throw by the center fielder.
It was a great throw. It probably would have gotten him out.
I thought he was out. In fact, I was wanting Justin to kind of work a little harder to get back to the bag, but then we looked over, there was nobody there.
So Williams will go over to 3rd. Baber with a sac fly. So I guess now the question becomes, is the error on the first baseman or on the center fielder? I mean, it was a beautiful throw.
It's going to be on the center fielder because there was nobody at home. So he's essentially just throwing it to an empty base.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
But it's 2-0 A&T.
I think he saw Justin, too. It was a hit and run. Justin was caught up at second, and he would have been out.
It was a great play.
It was.
Camden Williamson is up at the dish. I mean, that's tough.
Yeah.
That was one of the better throws we've seen this season.
Yeah. The Aggies, being patient. I've been talking about swinging early and being aggressive, but if it's nowhere near the zone, don't swing.
And right now, 3 straight balls to get this at-bat going as Kyle Coleman seems very unsettled up on the bump.
Yeah, this, as a pitcher, man, those types of things that happen, if center fielder makes an awesome throw to an empty first base, another run scores, and
And it's a 4-pitch walk. Those are things, though, that can lose you a division.
Yeah. Yeah, the ball crept into the dugout, giving our guy an extra base.
And how about this? Jamie Shoup is out of the dugout and looks like he's making a change. It'll be Zach Morea for the third time this weekend, as Kyle Coleman will go 2/3 of an inning and have his day cut short. How about that for a start to Game 4?
Yeah, unfortunate for the FAMU starter. Again, we hit the ball, made some good contact, but I didn't think he was throwing it all that bad. This might not be the wisest decision here, because
you've seen Morea's sidearm action now for 2 other games, now for a 3rd time. At some point, you catch on.
Well, and not even just that. The guy's arm is hurting. I'm just going to let you know, man. I played this game, okay? And, when you've been in the game competing 2 days in a row and you got to come in on the 3rd day early.
Right, this is going to be a long relief appearance.
Right. I mean, it's a little confusing. Maybe they don't have any arms anymore and they just, I don't know about this one, Spence. This is opening yourself up for more damage.
Morea on the weekend has thrown 1 2/3. He's given up 2 hits, no runs, and does have 3 Ks. So he has thrown well against the Aggies. I guess it feels like he's thrown more than he actually has.
Yeah.
But to get your arm warmed up for 3 straight days like this, that can't be good on the elbow.
I don't think so. He should be icing right now instead of...
you should have been going for a jog to downtown and back.
Exactly. Getting some running in, getting that blood flowing back in that arm. And instead he's on the hill, potentially about to give up some more runs.
It will be a 1st and 3rd situation that he walks into, with Williams over at 3rd, Brantley, check that, Williamson over at 2nd.
Number 18, the right-hander, Zach Morea.
And so North Carolina A&T will bring up Zach McClain, who's been great against Florida A&M.
Yeah.
In 4 games, he's 6 for 13 and has a 500 on-base percentage.
Getting ready to face a guy who's thrown 2 days in a row with a hanging arm.
Well, if he hangs a breaking ball here, it might be a souvenir for somebody who's willing to go chase it down.
Hey, I'll tell you what. The Rattlers like it. I love it.
Zach hasn't hit a home run yet. He does have that leave the park power.
Yeah, I see Zach putting a good swing on some balls here.
Morea will start this at bat off with a strike out of the pen. So an early pitching change for Jamie Shoup, the former Florida State pitching coach. Blocked by Bork.
Oh, man, that's a great block by Bork.
Rayburn and Bork have been solid behind the plate this weekend for Florida A&M.
Yeah, we had catchers, definitely showing. We've got some catchers in the conference.
This one driven deep to right field at the track, and the grab is made.
Man.
And that will do it.
That almost got out of here.
For the Aggies here in inning number 1. 2 stranded, 2 runs scored. A&T leads it 2-0 on NCATSaggies.com.
Fans, Food Lion is the proud sponsor of the Score to Give More program. For each free throw the Aggies make in today's game, Food Lion Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local area food bank. Ford is built to fit your lifestyle. Check out the great offers on the vehicles that'll help you win the day at buyfordnow.com. Learn why they're built for victory and built for the Carolinas. Contact your Carolina Ford dealer, proud sponsor of the North Carolina A&T Aggies.
And sometimes you gotta change the subject really quick. This person goes around.
Welcome back out to War Memorial Stadium. Ethan Chavis will take the hill after sitting down on the Aggie bench for about 25 minutes there.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he comes back, and that one will scoot away from Stanley for a ball. So LJ Bryant in the batter's box to take on Chavis. Bryant hitting .307 on the season. As the southpaw deals, breaking ball misses. Came in a little low.
Yeah, we need Ethan to get back in that strike zone as early as possible. Try to, draw some contact.
And he does right there. Getting ahead early. It's been a key all weekend for Aggie pitchers. We've seen them get into trouble, and it's because they get down. Michael Johnson did a really good job last night getting ahead of batters for most of the day. This one lined into left field, and that'll be the first hit of the day for the Rattlers.
Yeah, I think Ethan just got behind in the count on that one and, just left himself out there a little bit. I don't know if he's still battling arm problems. If I'm the Aggies, I just have somebody, again, stretching. We don't know how long Ethan can go. He's had relatively short outings this year. He was able to get us through the first inning, but you just want to be prepared. The Rattlers have a runner on base. Let's see if they bunt here.
Saint-Juan Lawrence in the batter's box. He'll put down the late bunt, and it'll go foul. His bat head was a little too far back. He started maneuvering just a little late.
That's the play here, though. We've been talking about it. I'm glad to see that the Rattlers were able to build on that basic baseball concept there. This is just a bunting situation.
Does that count, though, in the eyes of the baseball gods when you come around that late?
I think so.
Okay.
That he looked like
it was a valid attempt.
Valid attempt to bunt.
Okay.
He looked like he was trying to maybe bunt for a base hit. It still ends up being a sacrifice. But now he's got one strike still. I might make another attempt. You can push one down. First baseman's got to hold the bag.
And that grounder will go foul. Bryant hesitated a second there over at first. Chavis doing a nice job using his lefty advantage.
Yeah, it's tough to understand a lefty motion when you're standing at first. And, they kind of have that halfway, like they're looking at you, but they're looking at the plate. You don't know if they're going to first, if they're going to home. It's difficult sometimes.
I was always of the school of thought, as this one is skied short, behind first base. Tony Mack will race over and make the play. I was always at the school of thought that I would take a shorter primary lead against the lefty, and I would take a longer secondary lead once I knew the ball was going home.
Yeah.
I would be willing to race back to the bag to touch up if I had to. I was willing to gamble a little bit on the back end. I'm not as willing to gamble on the front end because those lefties, they're trained in the art of deception, and they're also continuously working on getting the ball over to first.
Yeah, that's a move that lefties work on throughout the year.
Now against Ryan Stanley, I might not be so willing to take a large secondary lead either.
That's true. Get picked off on the back end.
And he'll do it.
Yeah, if I'm Chavis, I give him a look. There you go.
Andrew Bork is in the batter's box. He's got a 1-0 count against him. One away here in the top of the second. North Carolina A&T with 2 runs in the first inning.
Yeah, one of my favorite moves, man, was the quick pick. There's Riley making a back end attempt.
He could throw it harder down there than most pitchers from his knees.
Yeah, that seemed to be like Ryan just giving him a look. Sometimes pitchers give you that soft look.
Well, that's the secondary lead portion of this that we were just discussing. Fastball in there for a strike.
It's good to see the Aggies play this kind of baseball, man. They've had these capabilities all year, and they're starting to just demonstrate that they can play this way.
This one popped up.
Pop up.
Stanley trying to track it down, and he does. So Bork pops up to his counterpart behind the plate, and there are 2 outs here in the top of the second. So JDTs will take his turn against Chavis for the first time today, hitting 185 on the campaign. 3 freshmen rounding out this lineup for Florida A&M here in the 7, 8, and 9 holes.
Yeah, it's good to see Chavis settle down after that first batter.
At the plate, the shortstop, number 16, JDTs.
Yeah, you want to see a shutdown inning after scoring some runs. We're 2/3 into this one. He's the soft lefty that's going to draw pulls, from the right side of the plate. There's a big hole over there between first and second. Chavis' fastball's not going to force that opposite field. It's always going to be pulls.
Baber, the soft flip over to Tony Mack, and that will end the inning. So, North Carolina A&T allows 1 hit, 1 Rattler left on base. The Aggies still lead it 2-0. We're back after this on NCATAggies.com.
It's bow time.
Sometimes the holiday season is your busy season. You gotta get a tree, decorate the tree, stop your 8-year-old from climbing the tree, buy presents, wrap presents, return presents, hog tie some garland, hunt down those decorative pine cones, and take in the warm glow of red and green traffic lights. Mostly red. Why not drop a big bow box on it? Because with a sleigh full of boneless or bone-in chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea, if it's Christmas time,
It's bow time.
You put everything you have into our trucks. So we do too. It's why every truck we rent undergoes a rigorous multi-point inspection. That's how we deliver confidence. Penske. With a fleet of over 300,000, we know trucks. We can spot faulty sensors from anywhere. We can predict when parts will fail and fix them before they do. We do it all, so you don't have to. That's how we deliver confidence. Penske.
Cone Health is committed to keeping our patients and our team members safe during these unprecedented times. With an extensive network of doctors and specialists, nationally recognized hospitals, and the convenience of 24/7 video visits, Cone Health is right here with you. Go Aggies. Play well and stay well.
Bottom of the second here in Greensboro, 2-0. Florida A&M trails North Carolina A&T. Spencer Turkin, Corey Lima here with you for game number 4 on the weekend. A pivotal game for the Aggies. North Carolina Central has dropped 2 games so far up at Delaware State this weekend. And so the Aggies trying to get back into the Southern Division race and clinch a berth into the MEAC tournament in the final go-around for all of the teams in the Southern Division. Of course, Central shutting down the program. FAMU on its way to the SWAC. And we'll be taking our programs to the Big South. Morea back out on the hill to see Shane Falk.
Yeah, Bethune-Cookman also leaving the conference.
And going to the SWAC as well, however, not competing this year due to COVID in any sport. Grounder. Moyer, the throw. And out number 1 is in the books.
Coming to the plate, the catcher, number 25, Ryan Stanley.
I'll bring up Ryan Stanley. We continue to talk about how great Ryan has been behind the plate this year. I mean, showing really the nation how strong of a defensive catcher he is. You know how difficult it can be to get drafted and to have a scout come after you as he skies this one behind short. Tees will back up into the outfield grass and make the play for out number 2. How does a guy like Ryan Stanley get a shot knowing how well he can play defensively?
Well, I was going to say, yeah, it is. It's difficult to try to get on the radar of some of these organizations. What helped me, and I'm sure what's going to help Ryan, is just notoriety around the conference. Some of the other teams that we've played. You mentioned, when we went down to Baylor, those Baylor guys tried to run, and Ryan was throwing them out too. He just throws everybody out. So I'm sure other coaches, because I benefited from Coach Gasky, who used to be at UNC Greensboro, spoke very highly of me, to scouts, the coach at Duke University. So some of these other head coaches for some of these other programs that we've faced can attest to the type of arm and the catching ability that Ryan has. So I'm sure that's going to help him out.
Looks like Gates is up in the pen already for the Aggies.
Yeah, Chavis, it's good to see Ethan put up 2 scoreless and get us started in this game. But as stated earlier, I think he's had some arm problems this year. Maybe he went back in and told the staff, I'm going to go back out there and try to give you as much as I can, but
just have someone ready.
Yeah, just look kind of like we were talking about in the first inning.
Yep.
We just might need to have somebody throwing around, tossing around, ready to enter the game at any moment.
And Ben Hall taking a page out of Jamie Shoup's book there and having a little conversation with Tony Mack to get Gates some extra time to get warm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Peyton Weinbarger also today. He was great early in the series.
Yeah, Peyton, again, solid lefty coming out of the bullpen all year. Been able to come in a few situations and, battle out of a few innings for the team. As a pitcher, you want to come in at the beginning of an inning. But as a reliever, sometimes you got to enter the game when there's stuff happening. So, you got to change your mindset sometimes depending on what role you're performing.
2-2 now on Mack with 2 gone here in the bottom of the second.
Yeah, hey, look, Mack is a smaller guy, but he can bang it out of here too.
This one popped up. Tees comes in from the edge of the outfield grass and makes the play. So the Aggies go down in order. We head to the third on NCATsAggies.com.
Shooting for a new career? Join the Grand Furniture team today. At Grand, we're looking for passionate winners to fill some key positions on our floor and in our warehouse and offices too. If you're a friendly, hardworking pro with your eye on the ball, don't pass up this grand opportunity. We offer competitive pay with full benefits, and since 1947, we've been your local hometown team. You know the next play. Get in the game and click on careers at grandfurniture.com.
A ceremony with J.T. Fisher Funeral Services can be anything you wish it to be, from a simple or traditional ceremony to an elaborate celebration of life. J.T. Fisher's caring staff will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Funeral services are as unique as life itself. Put your trust in the hands of the caring, experienced professionals at J.T. Fisher Funeral Services. Take comfort. JTFisherFuneralServices.com.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits is the Triad's true Southern-style restaurant. Our classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. And we have a seat at the table just for you. Come by for a 3-piece dinner combo for only $5. Come see why we've been voted the Triad's best fried chicken 10 years in a row. Located right next to campus with a 24-hour drive-through window.
Some of the fans out here enjoying the beautiful day in Greensboro and getting a chance to see the Aggies on top 2-0 over Florida A&M. A&T going for a series victory. would be the first series victory that the Aggies are able to clinch in MEAC play this year. So better late than never to get one of those.
Right. We split with Central. We were hoping to. Oh, Baber.
The throw.
Wow.
Time. McLean with the stretch.
Man, I can't tell you how valuable that is to have a shortstop that can cover that kind of ground and make those types of plays.
And let's not shortchange Zach McLean now. He has made a couple of big-time plays over at first, keeping his foot on the bag and stretching the full length that he can.
Yeah, you got to be able to pick it. You know, it's a long throw for the shortstops after they've managed to field it. Then they got to get rid of it across the diamond. And there's going to be a couple bounces. Yeah, you're right. It's good. Or the throw's going to be a little off the bag, either high or wide, and you got to be able to stretch and get it and help your shortstop out.
Well, Jamie Shoup not happy with the call over there. I thought it was the right one, though. I thought the throw beat him by about a step.
Yeah. I guess as a coach or a manager, you got to put up a fight, but you know, typically in a game of baseball, when a guy makes a big-time defensive play,
it's going their way.
It's going their way, unless there's replay and it's just obvious on the replay.
Adam Hayter-Moda is in the batter's box now. Yesterday in Game 1, he was 1 for 4. In Game 2, he comes back and goes 3 for 3.
I'll tell you what, it's good to see Ethan really settle in.
Williams. The easy play across the diamond for out number 2, and you're right. Chavis has settled in. His breaking ball is working.
Yeah,
he looks good.
You know, between innings, you see the pitcher and catcher kind of throw 5 to 8 pitches before the inning starts, and I saw him and Ryan Stanley nodding at each other at how well he was throwing it before the inning started.
It's always a good sign. As the batting order has turned over, and Octavian Moyer, who's 0 for 1 today, with a ground out to Baber, is up at the plate, and he watches strike 1 go by. So as we mentioned, Gates is up in the pen.
Yeah, it's just precautionary measures. You know, Ethan is cruising a little bit. If we can get him some more runs, I can imagine him going 4, maybe 5.
As long as his arm feels good.
Right. I think that's the most important thing.
I'd rather see him throw 3 strong innings than 4 so-so ones.
Well, it looks like this might be. Ooh, I like it.
And he kept the bunt attempt out there, and now Jamie Shoup is about to get tossed from this one.
Which I don't understand. I don't understand that. The guy ran across the plate, Coach Shoup. Okay? He offered for the bunt. And then, he tried to pull as he was running to first. It's kind of a drag attempt. That's what a right-handed drag attempt is what it looked like.
And he's getting written up for a warning.
As he should.
I mean, at that point, I figure you might as well just go get tossed. Get your money's worth.
Well, it's only 2-0. I know Coach Shoup is frustrated. He's already argued a few things. Sometimes you can get in an argumentative mood.
There's a long bus ride back waiting for him too.
It was a close play at first, and then now your guy kind of right hand offers drag, but doesn't. Tries to pull back, and they call it a strike. And I think he's just starting to argue a little bit.
Chavis misses up and away.
And again, I always talk about robotic umpires, but on that particular situation, that's where you need an umpire. The robot's not going to be able to determine a drag attempt.
Yeah, see, you can't just replace umpires. I don't understand where you get this crazy theory from.
Hey, man, look, I'm a creative thinker, okay? And I think that there's ways to eliminate some of those things. Because right now, Coach Shoup is already kind of dancing on the nerve of this umpire and could potentially affect it.
Baber with the diving grab!
With another play.
And he has come to play this weekend. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. The Rattlers go down in order. We're back after this on NCATAggies.com.
Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance is in every county, every day. With over 800 agents helping friends and neighbors, it's more than business to us, it's a friendship. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
Everyone starts at the same place. It's what you do next that counts. North Carolina A&T is proud to be a leader in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We are racing to preeminence in research, business, agriculture, and the arts. Your success matters here. You will push forward. You will achieve. You will finish. Because that's what Aggies do.
All along this bustling corridor, from Richmond to Williamsburg, to Hampton Roads, to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, one bank continues to make its presence felt and set the standard for serving its communities and local businesses, and for having the area's best bankers. One bank continues to enrich lives. Beyond banking, Town Bank. Not just a community bank, your community's bank.
Score remains 2-0 here as we move to the bottom of the third. North Carolina A&T has been led defensively by Dustin Baber this weekend. I mean, it's got to be a really hard-hit ball to get by him.
Yeah, no, he's good. What's his fielding percentage? Get my stat game together here, because that guy, I've seen him make play after play after play.
Well, against Florida A&M, he's actually only fielding .913 heading into today.
So what is that? Pretty much 9 out of 10 balls the guy's getting over there? That's big time for a shortstop.
Yeah.
It's almost perfect. But yeah, no, he looks good over there. Really loose, able to get rid of the ball, after he fields it.
That one misses Brantley. See, though, Aggies get out of the way when the ball's coming at them.
Yeah.
Everybody else seems to just stand in there.
I think that was Coach Hall's complaint a few games ago, is that you've got to make an attempt.
Liner gets through, and Brantley's hot hitting continues.
Yeah, that was a decent pitch. It was low in the zone. It was Brantley. It's just mechanically sound. I mean, just like pitchers have mechanics, hitters have certain adjustments that they make based on pitches, and they're still able to get that head out and hit balls hard.
Well, I know what you're looking for here.
Oh, absolutely. This is a bunting situation. You got to do it. The baseball gods will reward you. Let's see if Coach Hall's thinking about it this time.
And Rodriguez lets the first one go by.
You made a point yesterday, though. You don't want to take the bat out of with a hot bat out of a guy's hand. But like I said, it's not taking it out of his hand. I think guys like bunting sometimes. Particularly when you're able to pull up. Maybe that's what that conversation
I think they're having a conversation, are you comfortable enough to do this? Do you think you can get this down?
Right.
Because you got to be comfortable doing it, too. Bunting is one of those things that unless you work at it a lot, it's a very difficult task.
Maybe, yeah, I would agree with that. I was more like a Ryan Stanley, though. Ryan Stanley, our catcher, leads the team in sack bunts. He looks so comfortable when it's time to bunt.
Right.
And, they work at it, during batting practice.
Oh, no doubt.
So everybody 1 through 9 should be able to bunt the ball, when you're trying to win games. Justin's swinging it a little too good, though, for Coach Hall, I think. He wants to see him swing it. He's looking for a gapper.
The way it was taught to me back in the day, and you'll tell me if this is different from what you were taught. Sometimes guys get a little anxious and won't get the sack bunt down. Maybe the ball gets a pitch out, whatever. I was taught that if it's a pitch out on a sack bunt attempt, you better throw your bat at it.
Absolutely.
At least do something to get in the catcher's way. Throw the bat, do whatever.
it's just like a hit and run. It's a bunt or a hit and run call.
They can't call you out for throwing the bat.
Right.
And Rodriguez will foul that off of himself.
I just, when you've got a guy like Brantley and some of these leadoff hitters that we've had, and they're able to get on base with no outs, I just want to eliminate that double play.
Right.
We are. This is the bottom of the first third. We've already won the first third of the game. We're up 2-0. Let's tack on some more.
That one misses upstairs. 1-2.
Then you're set up for your really hot bat, 4-hole bat, Justin Williams, with a guy in scoring position.
And Rodriguez swings and misses for the first strikeout by an Aggie today. Brings up Justin Williams, who's 1 for 1 today and has been just phenomenal against Florida A&M. 16 of 29 from the plate against the Rattlers.
Yeah, man, he's seeing it and wanting to finish his campaign this year. He's up there in the mix too with Brantley and Rodriguez, getting that batting average near that 300 mark.
Brantley is 3 for 5 on stolen base attempts. There is 1 out. I wouldn't be shocked to see a hit and run.
Yeah, hit and run. Potentially a steal.
Swing and a miss from Williams.
Yeah, I've seen Coach Hall get really, really aggressive in certain games. Others not so much.
I feel like right now he believes that his team has the momentum.
Right.
And that they might not need it as much at the moment.
Right.
It is a momentum shift. And you could give up the momentum if someone gets thrown out or a double play occurs.
There it is.
Moyer and the double play, 6-4-3. To end the inning. We head to the 4th here in Greensboro. We're back after this on NCATsAggies.com.
For all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at Academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.
It's bow time.
How do you like your steak cooked? How about country? Because Bojangles is serving up their own brand of fine dining. We're talking thick, hearty, mouth-watering steak country fried to perfection and served up on a fresh and fluffy buttermilk beauty. And right now, you can snap up 2 steak biscuits for $4. So put on your fancy pants, because Bojangles has steak.
It's bow time.
It's a calling that's kept us free. It's a place to belong. What's the calling? It's doing a job that makes a difference. Serving your community and your country. It's part-time service where the impact is full-time. What's your calling? Air Force Reserve.
Top of the 4th here in Greensboro, 2-0 A&T. Leading Florida A&M. Joseph Fiorini is up at the plate and grounded out to short in his first trip up. And Chavis still out on the hill.
Chavis looking like the Chavis of old. 3 scoreless, all over the zone, keeping the ball down.
And letting them put the ball in play.
Yeah.
He's not trying to strike anybody out. He's just pitching.
Just pitching, having some fun.
Cole Parks the other day, beautiful first start. I mean, he looked like an ace.
I'll tell you what, I talked to Coach Server, I think after game 1, where we had 15 strikeouts with all of our pitchers combined, and he was telling me how much work they put in. in the video that he was watching. I don't know where our video room is around the war, but apparently we have one now, and they were able to work out some kinks in some of the mechanics. Cole Parks just mechanically sound all day. Ethan Chavis looks comfortable and mechanically sound, popping that inside corner right there. So the pitching staff is showing that they are the premier staff in the league. In fact, Coach Serber a few years ago, I think they had the #1 ERA in the league.
Yep.
A lot of these same guys. Tough play.
Williams charging the throwing time.
That's part of it too, though. When you got your defense out there making these types of plays, even though it was a high chopper, but the ability to grab and throw on the run, get the out right there, it's just so reassuring as a pitcher.
Now batting, the first baseman.
When your defense is making a bunch of errors, and I think,
what was it? Game 1 yesterday, A&T had 4 errors.
Yeah,
and then look at the result.
Exactly. It's just a little tougher to pitch when you're getting some. And some of the errors were made on routine plays. It's okay when you throw a ball and a guy makes a big time stop and just doesn't complete it with the throw to first. But when the ball comes to your defender and it's a relatively easy play to field, and it's just a little disheartening on the mound, you feel like you've got to overpitch. So we've got one quick out, and Chavis is in cruise mode right now.
Exactly what you want to see out of your Sunday guy. Because if you can get a guy who can cruise on Sunday, you have Parks and MJ.
Yeah.
Martinez has not looked bad. Meacham has not looked bad this year for freshmen. Those two guys have really stepped up.
Right. We talked about Weinbarger and Gates and Leon Davidson.
But if you can guarantee yourselves 3 out of 4 solid starts, the rest of the way, you're in a good spot.
Oh, really good spot. And we've got some guys in the bullpen. The base hit right there. We've got some guys in the bullpen that haven't thrown in a while. I wonder if they've got some arm problems. You got Ian Cawthorn with a 0.0 ERA. Who has thrown maybe 6 to 10 innings this year. Hasn't really seen that much action, but I like my odds with a guy with a 0.00 ERA on the mound.
And it looks like we may be getting a pitching change. I believe Evan Gates is going to come in. A really solid outing by Ethan Chavis today.
Yeah, he might. Oh, he is coming in. I might not pull Chavis yet. It's just one base hit. I would give Chavis one more.
It might be one of those things where Coach Hall is just like, you know what? The arm, it's not worth it.
Right.
Let's go ahead. You threw a great one for us. You got as far as we needed you to, and we'll take it from here.
Yeah, 3 1/3 is solid. Solid outing.
2 hits,
by Ethan Chavis.
No Ks, no walks, no runs. 12 batters faced. As North Carolina A&T leading it 2-0, and Chavis, coming off of his hilarious suspension, comes out and throws throws a great start.
Yeah, no, couldn't ask for more from Mr. Chavis. That's great for him. He's going to draw off of this experience for the rest of the year. And Aggies seem to be getting hot at the right time. Again, I've been saying it. We usually warm up when the weather warms up. We like to be a little hotter earlier in the season in February, in March, but we're in this April heat now, and it's only going to get hotter, Spence.
Yep.
Yeah, I talked to Gates, and he was excited about. I think the coaching staff shared, with him that he was going to enter the game, potentially early today, and here he is. It's not a end of the game stopper situation. You only have one runner on first, but you do have one out, and you expect Gates to get out of this inning with no runs.
This is the guy that you turn to when you say, listen, we got to get it done.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And this is the type of outing that you're looking for. You're looking for the North Carolina Central Game 2 Evan Gates right now.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for.
Absolutely. He did come in a long relief performance that game. Threw about 5 innings of just solid pitching. Had, I think, double-digit strikeouts.
I am laughing that semisonic closing time is coming on in the middle of the 4th inning, but...
Hey, look,
he's the gatekeeper.
We won the first third, okay? Now we're in the second third of the game, and we want to win that one also.
You have Weinbarger and Davidson still sitting out in the bullpen, so you have 2 guys that you trust in case Gates can't take you to the 7th or the 8th.
Right. Yeah, and Davidson came in yesterday, threw well.
Threw a solid inning and change.
He's looking forward to getting back on the mound. Yeah, whenever you have a good outing, you want to get out there again immediately. Your arm might not let you, but
it doesn't seem to be stopping Morea.
Yeah, it doesn't. He's throwing the ball well still.
He still has. He's been impressive. Here's Bryant. And he sees a fastball from Gates for strike one. And I think part of it also is that Bryant represents the tying run. It was a lefty on righty. So now you have the righty on righty. It's a more favorable matchup. You could try and induce a ground ball here with a breaking pitch.
Yeah.
This one skied into left field. Rodriguez makes the grab, and out number 2 is in the books.
Yeah, Gates is coming in, staying in the zone, trying to draw contact. Gets a nice fly ball there for out number 2. Yeah, I was looking at some of the charts. Gates was up to 94 yesterday. Yeah, when you throw a couple days in a row, I have to admit, it's going to take some velocity away from you. You still can throw hard, but
so he'll be at 91, 92 today, which still in the MEAC is
and he'll still touch
fast
94.
enough.
It's just that your sitting velocity might drop a little.
Well, he's still popping Stanley's mitt here against Sawan Lawrence with 2 gone in the top of the 4th.
Yeah, it's time to close it out. Get us in that dugout. Get those Aggie bats going again.
Gates misses low. Weber over at first with 3 stolen bags on the year. Gates, though, before yesterday had run into a bit of a rough patch here on the season. A couple of outings he got tagged in and looks to be back to his normal self right now.
Yeah, pitchers roll with the bats, and the team rolls with pitching and hitting. Sometimes when you're in a slump, everybody's in a slump.
This one driven into left field. Rodriguez, the catch on the run, and that'll do it for the Rattlers in the top half of the 4th. We head to the bottom of the inning on NCATAggies.com.
Come at me, bro.
Nana's a gamer.
Must be that nationwide 5G she got from cricket.
Nana got no mercy.
I'm scared.
More phone, more fun.
Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easy to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.
Your mom's been posting a lot since she got that phone from Cricket.
Every day.
Here's a comment. We stan.
Oh, Mom. You're the cool mom.
More phone, more fun.
North Carolina A&T leads it 2-0 as Zach Morea still out on the hill for the Rattlers. Dustin Baber who had the sack fly to bring in Rodriguez in the first, will lead us off. Can't say enough about the job that Baber has done in the field this weekend. Some absolutely incredible plays.
Again, as a pitcher, it allows you to have these cruise efforts. Those types of plays, some of those were, the first batter of the inning, and, if that guy gets on base, now you got to throw from the stretch, you got to hold runners. You just got to do a lot more than just pitch. And, to have a shortstop that can pull off that kind of play. Now there's nobody on base. You've got one out. You can continue to focus on pitching.
Yep. And that's exactly what Chavis did. He just focused on pitching. He didn't try and overpower anybody.
Yeah.
Just got the job done.
Valuable shortstop. Let's see what he can do at the plate.
Weber's playing back a little bit. I might try and drop a bunt down the first base line.
We've talked about bunting
a lot
every time we've been on air. It's a valuable part of playing this game. I haven't seen it enough.
This one driven down the left field line, and it will go foul.
I've only seen Ryan Stanley, just consistently bunt for hits. I've seen him bunt for hits, and he's a catcher that doesn't run well.
That is strictly a sacrifice situation.
Right. True. It's a sacrifice situation, but if you're good at it, and you can put those balls in those little, on the other side of the pitcher's mound.
Yeah.
If you're a right-handed pitcher, you want to, in your batting, you want to bunt that thing over to third base, because how you throw the ball tends to pull you to first. It's a tough play, tough PFP play.
Chopper over to third. Hader Moda on his back foot. The throw, not in time.
Infield base hit. I don't know what the field maintenance staff has done to home plate, but I've seen a lot of high bounced balls. If you bang it right in front of the plate.
Must be this pallet of conditioner.
No, it must be. Because both teams have done it. Those are all tough plays, really high bounces. As soon as you get the ball as the fielder, you got to get rid of it. And it's just, like you said, we got to get the first baseman over there digging. And if you got somebody who can run, it's just a tough play.
Camden Williamson.
Yeah, we're in another bunting
up
situation.
At the dish. He walked in his first trip.
There we go.
Lays down the bunt.
Now we're playing some baseball.
And he moves the runner over.
Maybe Coach Hall heard me through this window.
So Baber's at second with one gone. And Zach McClain is up at the plate. I'll tell you what, this is not a great situation to have a sidearmer like Murray. And here's why. The sidearm motion will come across from the right-handed batter's box to the left.
Yep.
And because of that, the ball is going to be pushed to the outside. Mm-hmm. You have the second baseman, Moyer, in double play depth. If McClain goes with the baseball, it's scoring a run.
I agree. We can manufacture some runs now. Great executed bunt. We've got a runner in scoring position, one out. We got a good bat at the plate. And I agree with you. If he gets a good outside pitch, middle to outer half, he can drive it through that hole and score a run for us.
Chopper over to short. Tees looking. The throw in time. Deep play by J.D. Tees. And McClain tried pulling it instead of pushing.
Number 6, Shane.
Brings up Shane Falk, who grounded out to second in his first trip to the plate back in the second inning.
Definitely love the bunt, though, because, even with 2 outs, we still have an opportunity to score here.
That one misses.
Maybe a pass ball and get Baber over to third. Lots of things can happen when there's a guy on second base.
No doubt.
If I'm Baber, I'm taking a look over at third base to see where that guy is playing. He is playing close to the bag. Sometimes you can catch a guy slipping. You can maybe swipe a bag.
Check swing, and he fouled it back. I know some people mind check swings. If you check swing and make contact, it doesn't bother me. To me, that tells me you're doing what you need to do to get yourself onto the baseball.
Yeah.
If you check swing and you make no contact, then it's an issue.
Hitting a baseball is one of the most difficult things to do.
And Falk will ground out to second for the second time today, and that will end the fourth inning. North Carolina A&T holding on to a 2-0 lead. We're back after this on NCATAggies.com.
Aggie fans, Food Lion is the proud sponsor of the Score to Give More program. For each free throw the Aggies make in today's game, Food Lion Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local area food bank. Ford is built to fit your lifestyle. Check out the great offers on the vehicles that'll help you win the day at buyfordnow.com. Learn why they're built for victory and built for the Carolinas. Contact your Carolina Ford dealer, proud sponsor of the North Carolina A&T Aggies.
We head to the fifth here in Greensboro. Florida A&M will come to bat with Ortiz and Jenkins leading it off against Gates. As the Aggies looking to take 3 of 4 from Florida A&M. The Rattlers did indeed sweep the Aggies down in Tallahassee earlier this season, and so A&T, though, going to have to get the bats going just a little bit. A 2-0 lead, not the most comfortable.
Yeah, we're definitely have to try to tack on some runs here. Both teams, we're in the now we're halfway through the game here. And we're in the second third, if you will. And we're tied up 0-0 in the second third. Aggie's going to have to try to score something. But, you do that when you're in the dugout. Let's see if Mr. Gates can get us there.
That fastball misses low and outside. Gates really doesn't have much else that he has to throw. His fastball is good enough when it's in the zone that he doesn't really have to burn his slider too often.
Right. He throws a low 80s slider, which is an impressive slider. Another velocity slider guy.
That fastball clips the outside corner. That's a perfectly placed pitch.
Yeah. I'm living there if I'm Mr. Gates. Live there for a little bit. Fielder should be shading a little left. Gates throws pretty hard. Nice pitch. Way to go back to it.
Same exact location, same exact result. 2-2 now on Bork.
Go there again. Why not a third time?
Breaking ball just misses up high. I think he's definitely going back to that outside corner fastball here.
I think so. Yeah, I shade a little to that side of the field. I was going to say Gates throws pretty hard, so the ball coming off the bat's going to be a little behind. Oh, this guy pulled it a little bit.
Chopper over to first. McLean will touch the bag for the out.
Yeah, a lot of topped balls. A lot. How many high bouncers have we seen?
At least 4 today.
At least 4 today, about 4 or 5 yesterday.
Yeah. Part of it, I think, is that the mound here at War Memorial Stadium, it's a true bump. I mean, you're coming downward when you're throwing. And I think that trajectory does help induce those types of swings where you're chopping down on the baseball.
Yeah.
JDT's is up. He grounded out to Baber in the second.
Good quick out by Gates.
It is a good-looking mound, though. The field is looking the best that it has looked in years here.
Yeah, the playing surface, is second to none. I mean,
we haven't seen the War Monster in a couple of weeks.
Right.
Knock on wood.
We still could use maybe a mid-game drag a little bit, but
they're going to add that to your duties. You'll come up late in the middle of the fifth after you drag the field. We'll let you use the John Deere, though.
I actually tried it that year I coached. There's some science to that, too. Coach Tyrone Dawson, shouts out to Coach Dawson if he's out there. He's a big-time scout now, I think, with the Twins, but he was a pro with that John Deere, man. He'd get around that infield in a minute.
Speaking of the last name Dawson, we'd be crazy not to mention, of course, Andre Dawson,
the big
famous Rattler.
Yep.
Hall of Famer, the Hawk.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you're right, the Hawk. I said the big cat. That's Andres
Galarraga.
Yeah. Yeah, the Rattlers have had a storied program.
Listen, they're a state of Florida baseball program. They're going to have talent come through.
Some of my favorites, Marquise Grissom was a center fielder for the Braves for a long time. I know his little brother, Antonio Grissom, really well.
Grounder over to second. Mack fields it cleanly. The throw over to McLean for out number 2.
Another guy in the 80s, Vince Coleman, who was a part of that group that played in St. Louis. That was an exciting baseball team to watch, man. You had the Wizard, the shortstop, Ozzie. You had Willie McGee, Vince Coleman. They were speedsters.
Batting for FAMU, number 5, Evan Johnson.
So Evan Johnson is going to pinch hit for Jenkins.
Yeah, 2 quick outs. Gates again, just throwing for contact, getting some easy ground ball outs, fly ball outs. Not really overpowering anybody today, but filling up that zone and drawing that contact.
Johnson went 1 for 3 in game 2 yesterday afternoon.
Starts off 0-1 with this guy.
Quickly 0-2.
Yep. Good high strike called by the umpire there. That was a belt high strike there. Got him.
Swing and a miss. The ball is live. Stanley down to first in time. And the Aggies will carry this lead to the bottom half of the inning. A&T is 9-0, leading after 5. We'll see if they can make it 10-0. We continue here on NCATAggies.com.
It's bow time.
Sometimes the holiday season is your busy season. You gotta get a tree, decorate the tree, stop your 8-year-old from climbing the tree, buy presents, wrap presents, return presents, hog tie some garland, hunt down those decorative pine cones, and take in the warm glow of red and green traffic lights. Mostly red. Why not drop a big bow box on it? Because with a sleigh full of boneless or bone-in chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea, if it's Christmas time,
it's bow time.
You put everything you have into our trucks. So we do too. It's why every truck we rent undergoes a rigorous multi-point inspection. That's how we deliver confidence. Penske. With a fleet of over 300,000, we know trucks. We can spot faulty sensors from anywhere. We can predict when parts will fail and fix them before they do. We do it all, so you don't have to. That's how we deliver confidence. Penske.
Cone Health is committed to keeping our patients and our team members safe during these unprecedented times. With an extensive network of doctors and specialists, nationally recognized hospitals, and the convenience of 24/7 video visits, Cone Health is right here with you. Go Aggies. Play well and stay well.
Take care, Brian. Coming to the plate for the Aggies, it's the catcher, number 25,
So some defensive alignment changes for Florida A&M. Evan Johnson will take over at first after the pinch hit opportunity. Weber has shifted to left field. Jenkins is out of the game, and Tucker Rayburn is now back behind the plate. So his day off has come to an end shortly.
Yeah. Got to get back in there for the Rattlers.
You see Ben Hall trying to lead the Aggies to a 3-game out of 4 series victory.
Yeah, we said they needed to pull 3 out of 4.
Yeah, in order to just stay in contention.
Yeah, you know, we got lucky too with drawing Coppin State as our Northern Conference counting series. You know,
yep.
Central drew Delaware State, and FAMU unfortunately drew Norfolk State, which is probably the stronger program on the north side of things.
Right.
So they've got to play Norfolk State 8 times. I think they've split with them so far.
Johnson coming in, and he makes the grab.
So hopefully we can gain some ground when we play Coppin.
And any Little Leaguers that were just watching, that's how that's supposed to work. The guy that's coming inward is the one who's supposed to have precedent over everybody. So Tony Mack is up. He's 0 for 1 today.
Yeah, we're seeing somewhat of a lull in the game by both teams offensively. Good sign that the pitchers are just throwing strikes, drawing contact on both ends.
No runs over the last 3.5 innings. As Morea misses outside. Morea's been really good since he's come in.
I'll tell you what, his arm is still attached. Hasn't fallen off into the grass yet.
No action in either pen. And he clips the outside corner for a strike.
Yeah, he's a submariner, side armor. Talked to Coach Hall about our struggles against subbies. You know, it seems like FAMU each year they've got 3 or 4.
Moyer fields the one-hopper. Tough break for Tony Mack after some hard contact.
Yeah, it was a well-hit ball, just right at the guy. War Monster didn't show up. He was able to pick it and throw it to first.
One of the issues with Ben Hall taking such good care of the field. There's no more advantage for the home team.
Yeah, he takes pride. I think it's kind of like a pregame meditative experience for Coach Hall. He actually likes to spray his own field with the water and takes great care of this diamond.
And as soon as North Carolina A&T takes ownership of the facility, some major plans for updates around the stadium. Should be one of the better baseball experiences in the Big South once that transformation is complete.
This is a historic place. A lot of legends have played baseball here.
The movie Leatherheads was filmed here with George Clooney.
Yeah.
The football scenes.
I mean, going all the way back to Tony Womack, I think, also played here when he was playing for Greensboro College.
And then Aggie football used to play here back in the day.
My grandfather was a tight end, man, and played here. 1939, 1940 in the war, playing Aggie football. So, the playing surface looks great. We've been talking about how well the coaching staff and the team have done, and our facility staff, in keeping the playing surface top notch. We need some work in this stadium bleacher area, most definitely.
You know what though?
Might need to just tear the whole thing down.
You You can knock down everything in here in the bowl, including this press box. But you definitely got to keep the outside of the stadium. I mean, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, that facade is
and so if you put 250 chairbacks in, and then bleachers, and then a grassy berm, you have yourself one of the best mid-major college baseball stadiums in the country.
I would agree. I think everybody agrees. A lot of Aggie baseball players talk about their experience playing here. We also talked about the mounder. This is one of my favorite mounds to throw off of. Not too many changes to the field. We just need to, get a good place for fans to enjoy the game.
As Brantley will go ahead and walk. But I'm a big proponent of the grassy berm.
Yeah.
I think it's less maintenance. You can throw some fertilizer on it a couple times during the season, but just let people go enjoy a beverage out there, hang out. Good place to bring the kids to let them run around.
Yeah.
You just hang some netting all the way down so that the little kids don't get hit by a foul ball.
Right.
And you're good.
Yeah, it's a great place for Aggie students, too.
Yes.
We've always wondered as Aggie baseball players how to get more students out to games.
I have some ideas.
The grassy berm might
grassy berm, some beverages. You can sell that now at college athletic events.
Hey, look, being an Aggie student, man, we bring our own beverages. Bring our own beverages.
That's a great way to get it done. And you can have a fraternity night or day out here.
You bring some of that water. You know all about the water, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, this would be a perfect day as an Aggie student to come out and watch some baseball.
Yeah.
Sunday, it's about 70 degrees.
Yeah, maybe you get a turf management class going and you can learn how to take care of the baseball field.
Hey, we're talking. Let's keep talking about it. There's people listening, Spence.
Yeah.
People listening to our telecast here. Maybe.
We appreciate them tuning in and bearing with us. Rodriguez with a big drive. That one will get down. Brantley.
That might score. Coach is going to send him.
And he's going to hold up.
Oh, he held him up. I thought he was going to send him for a second.
Brantley thought he was going to, but he pumped the brakes and retreated to third, and it's a stand-up double for Justin Rodriguez.
Got to give Coach Hall credit, man. He's really, really patient and conservative sometimes. If I were over there at third, I love plays at the plate. I love being aggressive.
That's the fan in you, though.
Yeah, that's true. And again, you got Justin Williams coming up, so that might have been a bad idea.
Right now, Justin Williams. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting .308.
Yeah,
so you might as well leave him in scoring position and see what happens.
I think Coach was thinking about it, though.
How about this, though? With 2 outs, hitting .316 this season.
Wow. Hey, man, speak it louder. Maybe he hears us.
He hit that 3-run homer yesterday in the first inning of Game 2.
Was that with 2 outs?
Let me go back to the trusty book and take a look. I don't believe so. It was with 1 out. It's big swing and a miss.
Good hack right there. Good hack.
So 1-2 on Williams. Swing and a drive into center field. This one staying in the park. Sawan Lawrence locates it, makes the grab for out number 3. And we head to the 6th. A&T leads at 2-0 on NCATSaggies.com.
Shooting for a new career? Join the Grand Furniture team today. At Grand, we're looking for passionate winners to fill some key positions on our floor and in our warehouse and offices too. If you're a friendly, hardworking pro with your eye on the ball, don't pass up this grand opportunity. We offer competitive pay with full benefits, and since 1947, we've been your local hometown team. You know the next play. Get in the game and click on careers at grandfurniture.com.
A ceremony with JT Fisher Funeral Services can be anything you wish it to be, from a simple or traditional ceremony to an elaborate celebration of life. JT Fisher's caring staff will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Funeral services are as unique as life itself. Put your trust in the hands of the caring, experienced professionals at JT Fisher Funeral Services. Take comfort. JTFisherFuneralServices.com.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits is the Triad's true Southern-style restaurant. Our classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. And we have a seat at the table just for you. Come by for a 3-piece dinner combo for only $5. Come see why we've been voted the Triad's best fried chicken 10 years in a row. Located right next to campus with a 24-hour drive-through window.
It was over one today, but it was really good yesterday.
It was.
Shortened up his swing and turned the lineup over a few times.
Yeah, if we can get past Hater Moto and get one quick out, we'll be in good shape.
And he comes in, starts him off with a strike. It's been impressive to see the Aggie pitchers approach so far this weekend.
Yeah, Michael Johnson, again, getting hit the rest of his season going yesterday with a quality start.
Yeah, it was good to see Michael Johnson go ahead and get that start. I mean, it's been a rough go for MJ this season, and to see Mikey come out there and throw a solid game yesterday, it was great.
Yeah, and then Ethan Chavis followed up today. So if those two guys get going, watch out.
Swing and a miss. Stanley steps inside, the throw, easy peasy for the out.
Ryan Stanley just looks so comfortable. He just looks like he's just having a good day, man.
It's just another stroll in the park for Ryan.
You know, on a pop-up earlier, a skied pop-up right behind home plate. He just kind of rhythmically just let it fall into his glove.
So one away here in the 6th. A&T out hitting Florida A&M 4 hits to 2. Moyer shows bunt, pulls back. This time he didn't cross home plate, so it wasn't called a strike.
Little league swag there. A little dangle the bat and then pull it back. Try to draw the ball. That's what you're supposed to do, though. Come right back, fastball down the middle. Yeah, if I'm Gates, man, it is 2-0 though. It's 2-0. You still have to pitch around a little bit. You can't just go down the middle every time.
Right.
But yeah, if you get a lead,
a big lead,
you can just shove it.
Oh, it clipped him? Oh, man. They hit the jersey. He didn't even move, though.
He moved. Again, he turned into the ball. Again,
and Ben Hall's coming out to discuss it.
Again, this is what Coach Hall was frustrated about a few games ago. You've got to make an attempt. You can't turn your shoulder over the plate and allow the ball to hit you. You can't do it. You've got to make an attempt to get out of the way. That's the second time Coach Hall's had to come out and remind the umpire, that's what you've got to do.
I mean, at some point, it has to be addressed. It's not just in the MEAC. It's nationally. It's a problem.
Well, I mean, it's taught. It was taught for years. If you do have a guy that stands right next to the plate, he can literally turn his elbow and shoulder over the plate and get hit if it's an inside pitch. The
bunt goes up. It'll run foul
and get hit
Pierini
and go to base. Go to first base.
I mean, it's Bush League.
I think so. And the umpire should know better. The coach shouldn't have to come out and remind the umpire what the rule is. Yeah, I think we had a guy get hit 4 times the other day.
Yeah, I mean, now 2 of those were legitimate, square in the back, but
yeah.
It's 0-2 quickly on Pierini.
At the plate, the designated hitter, Joseph Pierini.
Oh, it's backdoor slider here. Swing and a miss on the fastball instead. Gates was not messing around.
Yeah, sometimes when you're on the mound, you get frustrated. A ticky-tack call like that, it gives you that muster to finish the guy off. No, we got 2 outs.
He was probably right around 93, 94 on that one. And as Jared Weber, who's 1 for 2 today, will head up to the dish.
This guy, for me, has been hitting the ball the other way the entire series.
Would you shade Mac back into normal position?
I would.
Knowing that Gates throws a little harder than everybody else, and now there's 2 away, you don't need the double play?
I would, exactly. That would be a good shift. Because that's where this guy's gone. I know they keep spray charts, and he's banged it through that hole many times.
Gates in there with another strike.
Quickly, ahead in the count.
This is where you want to be if you're an Aggie pitcher.
Yeah, I'm thinking hard slider in the dirt here.
This one fouled off. Weber staying alive.
He tried to go up top. Only thing is about Gates' slider, he does throw it pretty hard. If it gets in the dirt, it could potentially get by Stanley as well as he blocks it.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to handle.
So.
Especially if it's a little too low.
Right. So, you end up with 2 runners on base with a strikeout. So.
Breaking ball popped up. Williamson racing in. Mac finds it and bobbles it.
Oh, man.
But he went opposite way, just like you said.
Yeah. That guy's been there the entire series, so.
And it'll go down in the book as an error. It hit him right in the glove, so no way to avoid that.
Yeah, running hard. That's one of those flares that finds that perfect spot in the field where it makes it a tough play for fielders.
So it's 1st and 3rd, and the go-ahead run is now up at the plate in L.J. Bryant. This one fouled off.
Gates challenging him right away.
Number 27, L.J. Bryant.
You spoke about it with the last batter. Again, maybe Mac, I moved Mac a little bit more towards traditional second baseman positioning. I just think a lot of these right-handers are going to be late on Gates.
Right.
You hate for a ball to sneak through that hole.
That one stays in front of Stanley, and Weber knew better than to try and run.
Yeah. Great block by Stanley. Again, that's the hard slider we're talking about that can potentially get away for a pass ball.
And now with a man on 3rd, you really have to be cautious.
Yeah. Let's see if the Rattlers put on some kind of delayed steal.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't even mess with it. It's a great way to run yourself out of the inning.
True. Got to make something happen at some point, though.
And it's through the hole. That'll score 1.
We just talked about that. If Mac is over a little bit over.
That's a routine ground ball.
A routine ground ball for out number 3.
Now batting the center fielder, number 6, Sawan Lawrence.
So Sawan Lawrence will now head up to the plate. Weber on second. Bryant over at first.
Maybe there should be, again, thinking creatively. We're sitting in this press box. We're watching the game from this perch. And it's easy to see stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in football, while they've got coaches up in the nest, if you will, sending things down to the coaching staff on the field.
Right.
Maybe baseball should mix that in. Because we've been called, how many times have we
we've been right most of the time this weekend.
Are we baseball coaches?
You used to be.
I did, but just for
I actually coached middle school baseball first season.
Really?
Yeah. I was over at Kaiser.
But it does give us this bird's eye view. We called that right there, and maybe if baseball had a press box coach, if you will, they could send something down to the dugout, move Mac over.
Yeah. So you want to hear a funny story about my coaching experience?
Let's hear it.
Kaiser Middle School as an assistant coach. I had a student athlete tell me that their travel coach told them to get up as close to the plate as possible and lean over. And I said, well, why would you do that?
So you could get hit?
So you can get hit. And I said, well, guess what? Your school baseball coach is telling you to back up and swing. Oh, but my travel coach said, I said, well, your school coach is about to tell you to go sit on the bench if you don't back up in the batter's box.
Oh, another high chopper, tough play. Oh,
Baber, the scoop, the
Baber
in time.
Wow.
That'll end the
Wow. Dustin Baber is showing that he is one of the best shortstops in the country.
A&T holding on to a 1-run lead. We're back after this on NCATAggies.com.
Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance is in every county, every day. With over 800 agents helping friends and neighbors, it's more than business to us, it's a friendship. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
Everyone starts at the same place. It's what you do next that counts. North Carolina A&T is proud to be a leader in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We are racing to preeminence in research, business, agriculture, and the arts. Your success matters here. You will push forward. You will achieve. You will finish. Because that's what Aggies do.
All along this bustling corridor, from Richmond to Williamsburg, to Hampton Roads, to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, one bank continues to make its presence felt and set the standard for serving its communities and local businesses, and for having the area's best bankers. One bank continues to enrich lives beyond banking. Town Bank, not just a community bank, your community's bank.
On the hill, 4 1/3 in the book so far for the submarining righty. 3 hits allowed, 1 walk, 1 K. He's faced 16 batters so far today in relief of Kyle Coleman. And for the 3rd time this weekend, he's been out on the hill, and he's been great.
Keeping his team in the game. I mean, can't say enough about Rhea's efforts. I mean, I know his arm is going to be an absolute noodle on the way home.
Yeah.
But, keeping his team in the ballgame. We got a tight one, Spence. Tight one. We're in the middle third here. It's the bottom of the second third of the game here.
There's a lot on the line today.
Yeah. Yeah, again, right now we're losing the second third 1-0. We're winning the game 2-1, but you'd like to see the Aggies score a run or two here just to get some more runs for the latter third. Baber down 0-2 quickly. I see Peyton Weinbarger walking down to the bullpen. He's probably going to get some stretching in, get ready.
Probably a good choice.
Yep. That was a great travel ball story, man. Before
did you appreciate that?
Well, not travel
school
ball, school ball, but yeah, travel ball. Yeah, I'm not a big advocate for travel ball.
Listen, it used to be a big deal. All right, and I think it has become
Baber drives
a little rough as Baber. That one is grabbed by Lawrence on the run.
Ran that one down.
Now batting the right fielder, number 2.
Gonna bring up Camden Williamson.
Camden Williamson.
Yeah, we need to go back to the old school Little League community neighborhood, get everybody out model. You know, I remember playing Little League, and we had girls playing Little League, and you know, you just kind of seemed like, you know, everybody in the community was around baseball at the park on weekends, and you know, it was just a lot bigger following of the sport, and of course people funneled out.
Williamson skies this one. Weber coming in, tracks it down, and makes the grab.
Yeah, as you get into junior high school and high school, but at least from age 5 until 12, man, it seems like everybody plays a little bit of Little League.
Right,
it's part of the American experience, you know.
And then travel ball kind of came along and has changed it.
They still play kickball in elementary school?
I don't know.
Yeah, kickball was fun and baseball related, so it seemed like people understood the game. They understood what was happening. You know, there's all types of debates why people don't really get into baseball as much as they used to. Cell phones.
Yeah. iPads.
You know,
like we have in the booth telling us exactly what's going on.
Well, I was going to say, cell phones and iPads actually enhance the experience for baseball lovers. You get access to stats and all kinds
of stuff. If you use it for those reasons, yes.
Yeah, if you're watching movies and stuff in the middle of the game, not a good thing.
No, if you had Major League on and you were playing the Joe Boo scene, all right, maybe it's a pass, but... McLean, the grounder, gets through! And he continues his strong hitting on the weekend.
Yeah, Zach is wanting to be in the lineup every day.
He's starting to prove that he belongs in there on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
I mean, that's been a big problem for Ben Hall this year. He just didn't know where to turn. It's been a lot of inconsistency up at the plate.
Right. But this series has shown, has shown that we've got not just the series of the year. We've got a lot of depth.
Yep.
A lot of guys that want to play. A lot of guys that can swing it. Sometimes baseball, you swing it better when you're playing. You're on the bench, getting an at-bat here and an at-bat there. It's just a little tougher to build some consistency.
Yep.
But it's a good thing to have a lot of depth.
Especially when you have to go win a tournament.
Yeah. So, again, Aggie's getting hot at the right time.
Great job hitting into right field by Shane Falk.
Yeah, Morea's looking like he's getting a little tired.
And there is no action in the FAMU pen.
Number 25.
Brings up Ryan Stanley, who's 0 for 2 today.
Let's see if the Rattlers get somebody walking around at least. You're right, I see nothing happening in that FAMU dugout.
Looks like they're going to live and die by Morea for right now. He's given up 5 hits today.
He's got 2 outs, so if he gives up a run here, another hard hit ball, I'm sure they'll get somebody up. So far, so good, Spence, man. Really good pace to this game.
Yep.
A lot of just really good defense, good pitching, hits here and there. PFP. Oh, look look at Morea.
Morea might have hurt himself.
I think that's it right there. That was the last bullet. Oh, he looked like he might have got hit.
No errors and 2 men left on base.
Morea, we'll check on him when we get back. We head to the 7th. A&T leads it 2-1.
Fans, Food Lion is the proud sponsor of the Score to Give More program. For each free throw the Aggies make in today's game, Food Lion Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local area food bank. Ford is built to fit your lifestyle. Check out the great offers on the vehicles that'll help you win the day at buyfordnow.com. Learn why they're built for victory and built for the Carolinas. Contact your Carolina Ford dealer, proud sponsor of the North Carolina A&T Aggies.
Two to 1, North Carolina A&T on top of Florida A&M. And as we head to the 7th inning here, Gates back on the hill. The fans in the stands enjoying some snacks in the ball game. Peyton Weinbarger in the pen. And, you know, Morea came off the field in some discomfort, and yet still nobody out in the FAMU bullpen.
Yeah, I don't know if that ball kind of caught him on the inner thigh near the family jewels, or if his arm started to kind of just crouch down. I couldn't really tell where his injury was, but it was a PFP play. Not too hard hit of a ball, but hey, anytime you get near those family jewels, man, it's a rough situation. So it's almost as if he threw the ball and then experienced the pain.
Little adrenaline action going first to get the play done.
Right.
Make sure Stanley doesn't beat you over to first.
Right. Yeah, no, when you get hit in that area of the body, man, it's kind of like that hesitant, delayed pain. So, made the throw, and then it was like, oh,
Oh, yeah, I'm not supposed to feel too good right now. Let me go ahead and crouch over and react as I was supposed to.
Initially, I thought it was his arm, though.
Yeah.
Because again,
he leaned over and started dangling a little bit.
Dangling his arm a little bit. And as we've been talking about, this guy has thrown 3 days in a row. He's thrown 4 innings of long relief today after pitching 2 days in a row. So I thought it was his arm, but hopefully he's okay.
Breaking ball, fouled back. Rayburn 0 for 1.
Yeah, Gates, still in there. You see Weinbarger toss him a little bit. Gates, another great long relief performance. We've lost the second third, though.
Yeah.
We won 2-0 in the first third of the game.
Swing and a miss. Stanley, a throw down, and that K is the 4th of the day for Gates.
So again, sometimes that is the mentality you want to have. It's a new game. It's 0-0. The final third of the game here, and you just got to try to pull it out 1-0 or 2-0 in this last third of the game. For both teams. We scored those 2 runs early, and sometimes it just gives you that false confidence.
Right.
Because
since the first, the Aggies have been shut out for the last 5 in the third.
Due to Mr. Morea.
Yeah.
So, what Coach Hall was saying about the submariners, subbies, it seems like the Aggie bats struggle against the subbies.
You know what that means? Somebody better start throwing batting practice in the submarine.
Maybe that's the fix.
0-2 quickly.
You know, maybe that's why Coach Shoup is going to Maria the entire series.
Yeah. There's a few other guys who throw sidearm.
Yeah.
Fastball misses low. T's 0 for 2 today, hitting a $179 on the season.
Maybe Maria should have started.
Don't give him any ideas. These two teams link up again in Tallahassee later in the year.
Oh, good pitch. There you go, Mr. Umpire.
And he got him on the swing. 2 straight Ks recorded by Gates. I mean, he fooled T's.
You know what? From this angle,
it didn't look like a blatant check swing, but
yeah.
I think the hesitation's what got him.
And it was just a well-thrown pitch.
Yeah.
Might have been slightly outside.
So Evan Johnson will head up to the plate. 0 for 1 today. 0.86 on the season. Swing, pop up, that one foul, and out of play.
That was a good hack right there, good lefty hack. Again, if I'm Gates, knowing that this is a lefty's ballpark and that wind is blowing out, I stay on the outer half. We've got 2 outs. Make that guy.
I backdoor slider him here and then go fastball up and away. Finish off the at-bat. Mack retreating, plays it off the hop. The one-hop throwing.
Nice pick.
McLean picks it. McLean has been great over at first on the defensive end. And that'll end the threat here in the top of the 7th. It's time to stretch in Greensboro. We're back after this on NCATAggies.com.
It's bow time.
Sometimes the holiday season is your busy season. You gotta get a tree, decorate the tree, stop your 8-year-old from climbing the tree, buy presents, wrap presents, return presents, hog tie some garland, hunt down those decorative pine cones, and take in the warm glow of red and green traffic lights. Mostly red. Why not drop a big bow box on it? Because with a sleigh full of boneless or bone-in chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea, if it's Christmas time,
it's bow time.
You put everything you have into our trucks. So we do too. It's why every truck we rent undergoes a rigorous multi-point inspection. That's how we deliver confidence. Penske. With a fleet of over 300,000, we know trucks. We can spot faulty sensors from anywhere. We can predict when parts will fail and fix them before they do. We do it all, so you don't have to. That's how we deliver confidence. Penske.
Cone Health is committed to keeping our patients and our team members safe during these unprecedented times. With an extensive network of doctors and specialists, nationally recognized hospitals, and the convenience of 24/7 video visits, Cone Health is right here with you. Go Aggies. Play well and stay well.
2-1, North Carolina A&T leading Florida A&M as we got the little Aggie fans out today.
Yeah. Enjoying that nice cool breeze. Hanging out with the family, watching some Aggie baseball.
It'll be Tony Mack to lead things off for A&T. Peyton Weinbarger is getting himself loose in the Aggie pen. Some action over on Florida A&M side as well.
New ball game. It's like I said, it's 0-0 here.
It'll be Chandler Benton who's up and warming up for Florida A&M.
We got our top of the lineup at the plate late in the ball game.
Mack early on that one.
Another error over there by our first base coach. They're all over him over there.
It's 2 days in a row. Oh, man. He knows it.
Yeah, he knows he should have made the play. Let's see if Tony Mack can battle back into this count here.
So 1-2. Mac 0 for 2 today with a walk. Tough pitch.
Yeah, that was a good frame job by that catcher. A little out. He kind of brought it back in. I think the umpire saw that effort.
Sometimes they'll reward you for that.
Yeah. That was a little bit too out, though. Too much outside.
That one low.
Oh, man. Tony Mack has battled to another full count.
He's done a great job seeing pitches this weekend.
From both sides of the plate, he is showing that he wants to be in this lineup every day also. Draws the walk.
4 straight balls to draw the walk, and the Aggies will have Cameron Brantley come up with a chance to maybe bunt him over.
Yeah, even though Cam has been swinging it, he has been swinging that bat. I still bunt him here.
It's only a 1-run game, so you got to really play textbook baseball right now.
You got to manufacture some runs. You got to put yourself in a good position to score maybe 1 or 2 runs.
I mean, he could drag one here if he really wanted to.
He could. Only thing about dragging, and I have seen this, is, and what a lot of coaches hate, is when you do bunt, that pop-up bunt.
Yeah.
And it gets you an out, a quick out.
Tony Mack with a giant secondary lead over at first.
Yeah.
I don't think so, yeah. Yeah, one of them.
Coach sends in a sign there. Let's see if Cam squares around.
A throw over to first. Not in time.
Yeah, Morea's got to hold the runner, but that's almost like another pitch sometimes.
Yeah.
At this point, your arm's hanging a little bit. You worry about a bad throw to first trying to pick somebody off.
Brantley fouls this one down the left field line and out of play. 1-1. Clouds starting to set in here a little bit at War Memorial Stadium, but still a nice day out.
Yeah, I don't think we got any rain in the forecast.
Thank goodness.
It's just been a great weekend to watch some baseball.
A&T trying to close it out here before heading downtown to First National Bank Park. Take on crosstown rival UNCG on Tuesday night.
Yeah, we've been pretty successful against the Spartans in years past, but they put a good whooping on us earlier this year.
I thought that we both got Men in Black neuralized, right?
Yeah,
right, where they just
zap your brain.
Zap your brain. I don't remember any of that. I don't know what you're talking about. You beat UNCG. You are going to have a great life. Here's the hit and run.
Oh, I like it. Good hit and run call there by Coach Hall.
Right? Isn't that what Will Smith would have done?
Yeah, it was kind of a blustery day. The wind was blowing. It was cold.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was bad. Things weren't going well for us. It seems like all the breaks we were.
It was our first broadcast of the year together, and there was a chance you and I were gonna not be allowed back.
You know what? But hey, we did receive some feedback. I had a lot of fans say, "Hey, look, that was a horrible game, but you guys."
Right. The fact that everybody tuned in to keep listening to us, I was like, "Oh my goodness, you poor things."
Right. We had to try to keep it festive and fun, but yeah, it was not fun for the Aggies that day.
And another walk for Brantley. That's his third free pass of the day. And the Aggies now with 2 on and no one out. And Jamie Shoup is going to take a stroll out to the mound.
Yeah, it's about time. This young man has pitched his behind off. Morea, 3 days in a row. His arm has to be hanging right now.
Yep.
And it's time for Coach Shoup to go get him.
And I don't know if you saw, but the signal from the dugout was telling Benton to hurry up.
Yeah.
It's over here for right now.
Which is not surprising. I thought it's maybe a little bit late, actually. you gotta think about the health and safety of your student athletes.
Right.
And Maria has pitched his heart out, and I worry about his arm. Even though he's a subby, I mean, they maybe
they're built a little different. They're like those softball pitchers that can throw 50 innings in a weekend.
Exactly.
5 1/3 innings, 5 hits, 3 walks, 1 K. He has been great in relief today.
Right. So if you've got a pitcher that has thrown the ball like that and has kept your team in the game, don't leave him out there to dry.
Right.
Go get them. Let's see what they've got going on. Maybe they're speeding up a little bit in that FAMU bullpen. Maybe they told him this is your last guy. Which, again, if you're on the mound, you appreciate because now you can focus and say, well, hey, this is my last guy, so let me handle my business.
So here's Justin Rodriguez. He squares around the bunt. Mack in at third. The throw at first. And they'll say he's out. Oh, that was close.
Great bunt call there by Coach. I love it. Justin Rodriguez, the 3-hole guy. He didn't fall victim to the double play and trying to let his 3-hole hitter swing it. He bunted the ball right there, and that is the baseball gods are going to reward the Aggies, Spence.
Well, now Justin Williams is up with 2 men on in scoring position.
Great place to be for the Aggies. Run scoring opportunities here. Let's see if Justin Williams can.
Now you got to hit behind the runners.
Yeah.
The FAMU infield playing in, trying to cut off that run on anything in the infield.
Yeah, we're just talking about leaving your pitcher out to dry here. Now, Maria is looking at 2 runners in scoring position with the 4-hole hitter at the plate with his arm hanging in the dirt, Spence. Not a good place to be.
The breaking ball fooled Williams there. He didn't swing on that one. He was thinking it was going to be a fastball. Gets on top of it.
Yeah, well, got some technical difficulties here, Spin. I think the aliens are attacking. Oh my gosh. That might have done the trick. Ooh, good frame job by the FAMU catcher. That was a little close. Got a 2-2 count here with J-Will.
Morea able to get Williams swinging, and there are now 2 outs.
Coming to the plate is the shortstop. Number 9, Dustin Baber.
Let's see if the Babes can drive 1 or 2 in. What causes that?
I don't know what's causing it at the moment, but with 2 gone here, Dustin Baber is up at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a ribby today.
There it is.
Chopper over the head of Hader Moda, and that will score at least 1 and make it 2. Dustin Baber extends the Aggie lead to 4-1.
Yeah, I'm just loving this offensive sequence. This inning. Getting that bunt down, putting the runners in scoring position, giving J-Will an opportunity to drive in some runs. Unfortunately, he struck out. But the FAMU staff is really left Maria out there.
Came out of nowhere. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out my play.
War Monster. That might score another one, maybe. Yeah, we just had a little War Monster action there, Spence.
For the first time today, a little arm of the Ward coming out and grabbing the baseball, and so an error on the play.
Coming to the plate face the first baseman, number 30.
And Coach Shue finally goes to go get Mr. Morea.
And he was great today.
Great. Yeah, I think this is maybe 2 or 3 batters too late. We're halfway to that 6-run deficit. We're leading 2-0 in the latter third. Morea has thrown a masterful relief appearance for the 3rd day in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, I would rest Morea. He wouldn't be pitching until next weekend for me.
Yeah, it was a heck of an outing for Zach Morea. 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 3 walks, 2 Ks, 27 batters faced in relief. As the Aggies lead it 4-1.
Yeah, I don't get the reasoning for why they kind of left him to dry there.
I don't think Benton was ready.
Yeah. I mean, which brings the question: why wasn't he ready? You know, Morea had somewhat of an injury
right
at the end of last inning. You know, he was already 5 innings deep in his outing.
Yeah. Central will be down in Tallahassee next weekend.
Hey, you know what I've got to say? Thanks, Coach Shue. Thank you very much, sir. Let's see if the Aggies can finish them off. You know, I'd like to see the Aggies, when they get these types of leads late, and you talked about us having, a 9-0 record leading after 5.
Yep.
Let's see if we can make it 10. They've shown that they can close it out. I'd like to see them do that one more time. Finish strong.
Attention, baseball fans. Now pitching for FAMU, the right-hander, number 21.
That killer instinct is something that all teams that want to win championships, you got to have.
No doubt. So Chandler Benton with a 6.75 ERA. He's 1-3 on the season, 12 appearances, 14 2/3 thrown. And we'll see what he can do here against North Carolina A&T. In the bottom of the 7th, Benton 19 Ks and 11 hits allowed.
Yeah, good arm coming out of FAMU bullpen again. I'm curious to see why he didn't emerge earlier.
And Zach McClain, who's been great this weekend, is now up. So a tough assignment
for Benton. Yeah,
for Benton with coming 2 men on, 1st and 3rd, 2 gone. A throw over to first. And Camden will have to dive back in.
Yeah, look to see Zach McClain absolutely take a hack right here on this next pitch if it's anywhere in the zone.
Breaking ball crosses through.
I think he saw that spin, wanted to take a look at it. Looks like Coach might have put on a play.
Another breaking ball in there for a strike.
Two really good pitches right there.
And that's a hard breaking ball that he's throwing.
Yeah, it's popping the mitt.
Williamson going. And he's going to try and get into the pickle. The throw. Moyer chasing him back. He'll dive in.
Safe! Wow.
And now the Aggies will score a run as Baber will cross.
Wow. I love it. Coach Hall being aggressive, calling a delayed steal, allowing that base runner to get into a pickle and a race back to the bag. And that scores a run.
So 5-1, North Carolina A&T leads it.
That was risky, but again, it's aggressive. It's great for the fans. That was a nice little play call right there.
Yeah, it worked. Williamson dives in safely.
And for the relief pitcher, you just can't stand that. You want to come in and do the job, and they score on a delayed steal.
And McLean swings and misses.
Out.
And yet the Aggies still get the run. 5 runs. A&T on top by 4. We'll see if the Aggies can hold on here in Greensboro. We're back after this on NCATAggies.com.
Come at me. Come at me, bro.
Nana's a gamer.
Must be that nationwide 5G she got from Cricket.
Nana got no mercy.
I'm scared.
More phone, more fun.
Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easy to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.
Your mom's been posting a lot since she got that phone from Cricket.
Every day.
Here's a comment. We stan.
Oh, Mom, you're the cool mom.
More phone, more fun.
Well, we're back in Greensboro, and Jamie Shoup's trying to get himself thrown out right now.
Yeah. Coach Shoup's been frustrated since the first inning. It's tough when calls don't go your way. Again, we don't have replay, so we can't tell if that was actually a safe call at first. Got to have replay.
It was just a delayed reaction, though. I'm not even sure what sparked it.
Oh, you mean what, his argument here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was middle of the inning, and we were at commercial break. Maybe Coach Shoup was like, hey, let me go out here and express myself middle of the inning here rather than during the inning. Yeah,
he's been tossed.
All more reason why you need replay.
No, or maybe he's just trying to get tossed.
Yeah,
Here we go.
He wants to get tossed. He's got his book.
He's got his backpack. I mean, he's ready to go.
Yeah, that was a tough call. I mean, Coach Hall being aggressive with 2 outs calls the double delayed steal. Gets a runner in a pickle. There's a race back to first base, and the umpire calls him safe. They tagged him on the toe as he dove back to the bag. We don't have replay, so we can't go back and see. But Coach Shoup says, hey, my day is done. Go out here and give the umpires a piece of my mind.
Well, he's ready to go hit a shower, and
he's ready for the bus ride.
That's 9.5-hour bus ride back, so FAMU will be down a head coach for the rest of the game as we head to the 8th. Peyton Weinbarger is on to throw.
Peyton coming in, hoping to get a shutdown inning for his team. We just picked up 3 runs. Shutdown innings just almost kill the other team. After runs are scored.
So Hader Moda is up at the plate.
Great outing by Gates coming in, long relief. Good start by Chavis. Let's see if Weinbarger can finish it up. We've got Mr. Davidson tossing in the bullpen.
Gates 3 2/3, 1 hit, 1 run, 5 Ks. Hader Moda slices this one into right field. Williamson giving chase at the track, and he secures the bag. Turns the lineup over, and Octavian Moyer will get a go at Peyton Weinbarger.
Great to see Camden cover that ground, get to the track.
Weinbarger earlier this series went 1 2/3, 4 Ks, no hits allowed.
Yeah, I would love to see the replay on that call at first. I really would love to see that. But it's in the past. Nothing you can do about it now.
Page a strike over the inside corner from Weinbarger.
Filling that zone up.
He is really starting to come into his own here.
Yeah, good mid to late left-handed reliever. Quickly ahead in the count.
He's only allowed 5 hits over his last 6 outings. Oh, 2 here on Moyer. The Aggies 6-4 on Sundays so far this season. The 0-2. Breaking ball misses.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
That didn't hit him.
That that must be taught at FAMU to try to get hit. Going back to your story.
I mean, now they're going to look.
It didn't hit the guy. Let's go. What's happening here?
There's no way.
Well, now Coach Shoup's replacement is over there barking at the umpires, and he might get tossed also. And a little too much argumentative behavior going on in the FAMU dugout right now, which happens, when things aren't going your way.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the umpires decide here. Oh, wow, they gave him the bag. Oh, and Ben Hall is about to lose it.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, this is all right. These are MEAC umpires?
Yes.
I've just seen a little too much of this, man. Too many. I think if you've got replay.
Yeah, the league needs replay is the bottom line, because there's too many calls that are having to be challenged right now.
Challenged and overturned, and nobody knows what's going on.
If it's 1 or 2 a game, all right.
Yeah, we've seen like 5.
It's 5 or 6 every day. Both ways. It's not just like all against A&T or all against. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah, it's got to get better. Hopefully, we can encourage the MEAC through our telecast here to figure that out since we're leaving the conference. I think we're going to still be playing baseball in the MEAC next year, so
maybe. Stanley blocks it. Pierini is up. I mean, with Bethune-Cookman, FAMU, A&T, Central.
That's the entire Southern Division.
The entire Southern Division's gone. Weinbarger comes home and misses.
Looks like number 19 was trying to get hit again. That might be the FAMU strategy for the rest of the game. Just stand in front of the plate and get hit.
Well, 4 runs to make up.
They're following your travel ball coach story earlier.
Weinbarger now seems a little rattled. He's going to have to settle down.
Yeah, again, inconsistent calls from the umpire has now changed the momentum of this game and the energy of this inning. Good job by the Aggie staff. Coach Serber goes out there to settle his pitcher down, talk about it. Nobody hurt here. We've got 1 out, even though we're behind on the count.
3-0 on Pierini.
Yeah, I love it. Mr. DJ playing some reggae music. Let the good vibes flow, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. That ring is torturing me right now. Mr. Weinbarger, let's see if Peyton can get back in that zone and fight back here. He's done it all year. Little groove fastball.
That one misses. 4-pitch walk issued.
batter. Got to wipe your mind clean of that umpire call and focus on this next guy.
So Jared Weber will head up into the batter's box.
You know, coaches sometimes, you know, they do get tossed. I mean, maybe that'll inspire your team.
Right.
You know, it's been a rough day for the Rattlers. So.
Momentum shift.
Yeah, FAMU's getting a little excited in the dugout there. Peyton struggling to throw some strikes here. Just need to recalibrate. Throw some hit me fastballs.
Yep.
See if you can get another fly ball or ground ball here. This pitcher tends to hit, I mean not pitcher, the hitter tends to hit the opposite way. But it looks like he's just taking pitches right now.
Until Peyton can show that he's going to take, and be able to throw strikes consistently,
right.
There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, looks like his mechanics are breaking down. That was a bad finish on the mound right there.
Might need
Well, we've got Mr. Davidson out up in the bullpen. You know, Peyton's had some really, really good outings. Looks like Coach Hall is ready to make a switch here.
Yep, he's going to. So with a 3-0 count, there's going to be a pitching change.
Okay, we've got another situation here. The umpires have told Coach Hall he can't make his change, maybe. We've already had a visit to the mound. What's that? Help me understand that, Spence.
I'm not sure. Let's take a look here real quick.
There's already been a visit. Coach Server just went to the mound.
Right, and I don't think that there's been an out recorded since.
All right, let's see if Peyton can get back into this count here. The Aggies are up 4 runs, but the Rattlers are threatening. There we go.
There's a strike from Weinbarger.
Mr. Weinbarger digging down deep. Help his team out here. Let's see if he can throw another strike in the same place. Good mechanics.
That one in there for another strike. And he was able to earn himself the inside corner.
Right.
That was huge.
That was a good pitch there.
Count runs full.
And we've got a pop-up.
Faber.
2 outs.
The grab.
All right.
There's 2 outs. I can't even hear myself.
Yeah, the Aggie fans in the Aggie dugout picking up the pitcher there, helping him refocus and fight back into that count. He was able to get that pop-up. Sorry, fans, working through some technical difficulties here. I know you guys hear that ringing noise as well.
LJ Bryant now up to bat. He's 2 for 3 today. And that one misses inside.
Yeah, I'm sure Peyton, after that pop-up, is feeling a little bit better with 2 outs. Falling behind on this guy, but I think he's going to jump back in there. Yeah, I'm still curious as to why Coach Hall wasn't able to make that change. He looked like he was ready to bring in Davidson, and then the umpire stopped him.
We'll have to find out after. I've never seen that before. You can't make a pitching change.
Yeah, I've never seen that either. Good pitch.
Fastball over the outside portion of the plate.
Good pitch. Umpire warning the FAMU dugout. Getting a little chippy over there. Sometimes happens. We're late in the game.
this
And we
one
got another
skied.
pop-up. Mr. Weinbarger coming in and doing the job.
Baber makes the play, and A&T ends the threat.
Yeah, man. And let out a roar right there when he caught that.
Peyton Weinbarger fighting back. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Back after these messages on NCATAggies.com.
Food Lion is the proud sponsor of the Score to Give More program. For each free throw the Aggies make in today's game, Food Lion Feeds will donate 100 meals to a local area food bank. Ford is built to fit your lifestyle. Check out the great offers on the vehicles that'll help you win the day at buyfordnow.com. Learn why they're built for victory and built for the Carolinas. Contact your Carolina Ford dealer, proud sponsor of the North Carolina A&T Aggies.
Five to 1, North Carolina A&T with the lead. Peyton Weinbarger fighting back and getting through that last inning as Shane Falk will come up and try and get A&T going here. After a 3-run 7th, 1 for 3 on the day is the center fielder.
Yep. Shane could easily be a leadoff hitter as well. Let's see if he has a patient approach. Look at possibly laying one down.
Showed bunt, instead it got away, so 1-0 on Falk.
Richland in the hole.
Moyer can't play it, and that'll be an infield single that scoots through.
Yeah, he tried to field that in the outfield. He took that kind of that angle. He can still make the play. He's a little too far out there.
Yep.
Hit a little bit too hard for him to make that play. All right, we've got our master bunter at the plate with a man on first base. Leads the team in sack bunts.
I would assume that we will see him put one down here.
I think so. With that first baseman holding on, I've seen a couple push bunts that have just been perfect.
The throw back, Falk hesitated and still able to dive in safely.
Yeah. Coach Hall giving him the signal. Let's see if we can get that professional. There it is.
Showing bunt, the throw over to first, and it'll get away from Johnson.
Close. That was close.
If he had held on to the ball, he might have been out.
It might have been. But we did see Ryan kind of flash the bunt there, so it looks like Coach Hall's calling the bunt. Yeah, I like bunting early on in the game, but especially now.
What were you taught? Is this one? Back to Benton, the throw over to first. And the job is done as Falk will head over to second. What were you taught when someone squared up early? In terms of throwing.
Oh, to throw it to the bat. Throw it over the middle, throw it to that thick part of the bat, and try to get exactly what he just got, a ball back to you.
Okay.
Where you can turn around and make that play. I might have attempted to throw to get the out, the force out at second.
To get the lead.
Yep. Yeah, the lead out there. He had an opportunity. I guess the pitcher in his mind was like, let me just get a sure out and go to first.
Right.
But I saw a shortstop come to the bag. If you fire one to second, you can almost get a double play right there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was taught to throw it to the thicker part of the bat, right over the middle, hopefully get a ball you could field and at least get one out. A good decision by the pitcher there.
So one away, one on in scoring position as Tony Mack, who's 0 for 2 today, will take his place in the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, it's just good baseball. Good defensive play by the pitcher. Good call by Coach Hall to get the sack bunt down there by our best bunter on the team. Now we're threatening again with one out. Getting loud out here, Spence. People, it's the end of the game here. I know the fans hear all those screams. Got our leadoff at the plate.
And he misses.
And he's got a 3-0 count. And nobody up in the FAMU pen. It looks like maybe they're going to allow Benton to stay out there. Aggies getting ready to threaten again, though, in the first and third situation.
Well, this is an important one because North Carolina Central is actually up 6-0 on Delaware State in the bottom of the ninth with one gone at DSU. So this becomes a must-win game now for North Carolina A&T.
Oh,
that one just clipped the zone.
Just got the outer half there. Again, here we have Tony Mack in another full count situation. This guy has really made the FAMU pitchers throw pitches.
And Benton will step off. A&T will be downtown here in Greensboro on Tuesday for a clash with the Spartans, and then the Aggies will head up to the Charm City for a 4-game set with Coppin State. As the breaking ball cuts right through the zone for the looking K.
Good pitch right there. Good pitch. I think Tony might have thought that was a little low in the zone, but
2 strikes. You can't look at that one.
He's got to try to hack at it, foul it off.
So Cameron Brantley will step up to the plate. 3 walks today and a single.
Yeah, Cam's come up a few times where there was a chance to bunt. I'm preaching bunt, but I do like this situation where he gets to take some hacks. We've got 2 outs, a runner in scoring position. If he can drive one in that hole over there between first and second, we got another run.
And that's his sweet spot.
He's just peppered it the entire series over there.
If you're Ben Hall, are you going back to Weinbarger, or are you putting Leon Davidson in?
Yeah, I'm going back to Weinbarger for one more. You know, maybe let Leon close this game today.
That one misses.
Yeah, Weinbarger was able to get out of that jam with a lot of pop-ups. I think he's got another inning in him. He gets a quick out. He can start focusing on handing it over to his teammate, Mr. Davidson, for the closure.
The 1-1. Swing and a drive, and Johnson able to make the stab.
That was almost through that hole, Spence.
That'll do it for the Aggies in the 8th. We head to the 9th to see if A&T can...
Shooting for a new career? Join the Grand Furniture team today. At Grand, we're looking for passionate winners to fill some key positions on our floor and in our warehouse and offices too. If you're a friendly, hardworking pro with your eye on the ball, don't pass up this grand opportunity. We offer competitive pay with full benefits, and since 1947, we've been your local hometown team. You know the next play. Get in the game and click on careers at grandfurniture.com.
A ceremony with JT Fisher Funeral Services can be anything you wish it to be, from a simple or traditional ceremony to an elaborate celebration of life. JT Fisher's caring staff will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of your loved one. Funeral services are as unique as life itself. Put your trust in the hands of the caring, experienced professionals at JT Fisher Funeral Services. Take comfort. JTFisherFuneralServices.com.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits is the Triad's true Southern-style restaurant. Our classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. and we have a seat at the table just for you. Come by for a 3-piece dinner combo for only $5. Come see why we've been voted the Triad's best fried chicken 10 years in a row. Located right next to campus with a 24-hour drive-through window.
Peyton Weinbarger out for another run.
Yeah, apologies, Aggie fans. I thought we had 2 to go. Yeah, Weinbarger can close this thing out here. I know I mentioned Davidson. It looks like Davidson is sat down on the tarp over there. So Aggies are hoping Weinbarger can close this one out for us.
It'll be Saywan Lawrence, who's 0 for 3 today, who steps in and watches ball 1 go by low.
Yeah, we're at the back end of the series here. Our pitchers, have thrown well the entire series.
Weinbarger fights back with a strike.
And it just looks like our pitchers, they just cruise today. Chavis to Gates to Weinbarger.
Check swing and a strike. It's been the theme all weekend. Get ahead, solid start, finish it out.
Right.
And in those games that has taken place, A&T has played really well.
10-0, as you say.
This one fouled back. The Aggies, if they do win today, will move to 10-0, leading after 5.
Yeah. I mean, that's just what every baseball team is trying to accomplish when you step on the field. So we've been blessed to have 3 quality games throughout this 4-game series. Again, a little sluggish yesterday in Game 1.
This one driven deep into the left field corner, and it is gone. Saywan Lawrence with a leadoff homer.
Making it interesting. Yeah, it looks like Peyton left that one a little up. He had 2 strikes. Grooved it a little bit. And FAMU batter was able to get a good pitch there.
Lawrence had struggled this series, but he's always been a threat. And right there he showed why.
Yeah, it was a well-hit ball. That's what you do, though, when you're a pitcher. If somebody hits a home run, you just come right back. Down the middle. Lefty-on-lefty matchup here. I would say you want to stay on the outer half, Mr. Weinbarger.
That's the second home run this season that Peyton has allowed.
There you go, outer half and low. I like where Ryan's standing upright. Set up right there.
Fastball over the outside corner, 1-2 on Rayburn.
Repeat.
He's 0 for 2 today, hitting 184 on the season.
Might see a breaking ball out there, though. Get him to wave at it. Oh, he goes right
and he got him looking.
That's what you do, Mr. Weinbarger.
That's how you fight back.
The guy hits a home run, you just shove it to the next guy.
J.D. Teese is up now. He's a 176 hitter on the season, 0 for 3 today with a K.
So if Mr. Weinbarger closes this game out, does he get the save? Now that's a 3-run game?
No, because you can't make it a save on your own.
Gotcha.
And now he's just grooving.
Yeah.
It was like the wake-up call.
Yeah, sometimes a home run will do that to you. You know your team and your staff have played well today. Just want to finish strong on behalf of your team.
That breaking ball didn't break. 1-1. And Peyton's been really good this year. I mean, he has really started to show why he is a reliable relief man.
Yeah.
Fastball, let her high for a strike.
That had a little tailing action on it, too. Kind of like a left-handed sinker. Up in the count. Let's see what Peyton comes up with here.
Breaking ball. Oh, that one was close.
Yeah, Ryan was ready to shoot that down to Zach. Get it around the horn.
Waiting to see what Ben Hall has to say from the dugout about that one. Here's the 2-2.
Come right back, Mr. Weinbarger. Same pitch, same spot. Make that umpire make the call.
Swing and a miss. No doubt about that one.
Yep.
And the Rattlers are down to their final out. It'll be Evan Johnson, who's hitting .083 on the season.
Yeah, I'm anxious. We were just talking about covering the game. We're playing at the big park downtown.
Downtown,
Tuesday, right?
Yep.
So that's a neutral site, right?
Technically. But I believe this year UNCG is the host.
Okay, so they're going to cover the game.
I believe so.
I'm still going.
I'll probably make an appearance.
All right, Mr. Weinbarger, way to get ahead on this last batter. Hopefully should be the last batter of the game.
Keep in mind, these two teams have 4 more games against each other.
Yeah, in Tallahassee.
Yeah,
it's going to be a long road trip for the Rattlers, as it was a long road trip back to Greensboro for the Aggies earlier this year.
This one fouled back into the netting, and Peyton Weinbarger has the Rattlers down to their final strike.
Yeah, we need to get the clap going, Aggie fans. I like your idea. We probably need to get that taped, and then we play that over the loudspeakers.
Something.
Yeah, we need the 2-out final, 2-strike.
The 0-2.
Got him.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that is the ball game. Peyton Weinbarger strikes out the side to finish it off, and North Carolina A&T wins this one 5-2 and takes the series 3-1.
Aggies handle business, man. They did what they needed to do, Spence. Still in the tourney, baby.
Still in the hunt are the Aggies after a big-time win for North Carolina A&T. Well, partner, it's been a pleasure this weekend.
Always.
We'll talk to you in 2 weeks as the Eagles of North Carolina Central come back to War Memorial Stadium. For my partner, Corey Lima, and the TEM video crew, I'm Spencer Turkin saying so long from War Memorial Stadium. Hope everybody has a great Sunday afternoon. North Carolina A&T wins this one 5-2.